everybody.
Hey, everybody.
How are you? How you doing? How are things?
I don't think I'm hearing
What you doing, good looking?
I love your camera. It's just like taking forever every single time.
Well, hey,
You're welcome.
that's what it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to
Danny.
D&D, to Dungeons and Dragons, with Esthara Chronicles. And what the fuck? My chair is stuck. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh God. Okay.
Skill issue.
It got stuck to the floor. Happens. Anyway, right. I am your not so humble dungeon mommy, Sylfania.
Nah, no humbleness here.
No, I'm not humble and I'm not ashamed of it.
So many times that she just like fucking swapped over.
You see, if
Listen.
we don't pay the DM subscription, we don't get to play.
I've learned
Damn.
to own my badassery instead of apologizing for it. So there you go. Okay.
Damn right, girl.
That's right, go. Don't worry about nothing.
Was that even English? Okay, right.
No.
Yes, it was.
Back to the introductions. We have Back Obsidian played by Thanture or Mads.
That's me.
Then we have Sildana Markuth played by Danny.
Aha!
Hi, everybody.
I
And
am
then-
a woman.
Indeed. And a beautiful and smart one at that.
Hell yeah.
Then we have Fervor and Dickens played by Gabe. I would say that was a 7 out of 10 on your usual scale, but it was good. It was good.
I have not been chucking as much alcohol.
It's okay.
before
It's okay.
session
Stage
as
fright.
normal.
It's fine. It will happen. Don't worry.
You want me to start fucking chugging? I'll start fucking.
No,
Go
no,
for it,
no.
go for it, go for it.
Change a little bit more.
I started getting used to your amazing like
I'm just messing.
responses, man. So this one was on a scale. It wasn't as like overwhelming, but it was still good.
Sorry.
I'm happy you
Are
could
you-
just do
are
it on
you
demand.
Nah, that was like a 4. Be real.
Are
No,
you
no,
now,
no.
like,
That was a 7.
awaiting the sound, the deep rumbles of my gassy burps going through your ear hole. Just like, oh, yes, the burp. Oh.
And on that note, I'm going to tell you what happened in the last episode.
There we go. Losing half the audience like that.
Banned.
No, it's fine. I've put enough
Awesome.
warnings on this stream so that if anything happens, I have warned you all. You have come into a no man's land. These people are
Listen,
mad.
if my parents don't walk in and tell me watching this is a sin, it's not warning enough.
Your parents will...
You don't actually go to hell after this. I don't know what is going to make it happen.
Kids, focus, okay? Okay, focus. This is our, I believe, 16th episode. If you've missed previous episodes of the show, it's all on YouTube. Follow the link, it's there. In the previous episode, this gang over here and Beloir, who is Traril's father, as well as Luba, their paladin companion, who just somehow ended up a part of their party. She got roped
And
in.
she's kind of just been here.
And just kind of
Yeah,
been here as a
her.
backup healer in case y'all die, because you don't have one. Totally not a DM, thing, because I can now throw more scary stuff at you, because, you have somebody to kind of help you out. Totally not because of that. You're perfectly capable of dealing with all of these yourselves. You don't need me. Or her. Anyway, you guys ended up going into the city, and you made a deal with... Well, not you, but Beloir made a deal with the doppelganger who has kidnapped your friend, Traril, to basically discover and find a particular pouch that belongs to him inside this nondescript house, where it might or might not be. But you basically need to find this pouch and bring it to him, and then he's going to show you where Traril is. That was the deal. So, both sides of the deal are done, and it's being done using a blood pact, so each side needs to keep their side of the bargain, otherwise they die. And so you guys headed into this house and, started looking through it and went down into the basement. And it was pretty abandoned, which is good news so far, because you came there really early in the morning. In the basement, you did meet 2 guards, and I use that term loosely. They weren't really, like, armed to the teeth. They didn't really seem like guards. They just seemed like 2 people who were just sitting in a room waiting something. But they had keys. So of course your curiosity took the better of you. You guys out-bamboozled these guards and rushed into a basement room where you found Traril chained to a bed surrounded by 7 mirrors. Bax had genius idea to touch one where in 3 of the mirrors, in 3 of the mirrors, Traril's reflections were not the same as they were in real life. And hey, if you didn't do it, nobody would have known that this is how you were supposed to do it.
I mean, I'm not even kidding. I absolutely knew what I was doing.
Yeah, so Bax touched the mirror and got sucked right in. Unfortunately, our man here, Bax, did not pass his wisdom saving throw, and so instead of going into the nightmare that part of Traril's soul was trapped in, he went into his own nightmare, which consisted of being cucked by his cousin Etha with his god. Basically, the fact that Etha is the chosen one and nobody likes him, and this whole family is now dancing to the tune of his asshole cousin instead of him. A
little too close to reality for him, don't you think?
Hey, it was the feeling of letting his god down, and it's what the mirror fished, the kind of worst case scenario mirror fished out of his brain. Then the rest of you though, Sildana, Sildana, you managed to pass all of your wisdom saves, so you never actually got into your nightmare. You Gucci.
I kind of went near it a little bit.
Well, that was less you. That was mostly just your trauma. But basically, you managed to go into a nightmare where Traril was and found a way to release him from it through either persuasion or just outright shooting people in the face. Many things you could have done to release.
Shooting people in the face was very effective.
Yes, there was a lot of nat 20s. This was amazing. Anyway, you managed to pull first piece of Traril's soul out. And then Fervorand, when you went in, you also didn't save your saving throw, and you went into your nightmare, but it was also kind of not really your nightmare. You weren't sure. I'd say you came out of this without an idea whether this was truly your worst nightmare or wasn't, because once you came out of the conversation that you've had with yourself,
the good old existential dread.
Yeah, was that the nightmare? Was all of this an illusion, or did this really happen? Like, to you, nobody else knows this, but to you, I'd say this is a big question.
One thing did happen though. I did make out with them.
You did kiss yourself. Yeah, of course, you did make out with yourself.
Full-on French kiss.
I mean, listen, if you go into a room with a physical copy of yourself, please tell me anybody who wouldn't try to make out with yourself. Like,
I'd suck my old dick, they're saying.
I mean, you'd never have that other option ever again.
Listen, you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You gotta try.
And if it is you, if anyone will get it, it's you. And the other side is 100% game if you are. That's the thing. And if you're not game, the other side wouldn't be. So it's perfect.
Is it still gay?
I love how this joke turned into like an excuse to like explain your behavior, like you just got caught red-handed making out with your own clone. It's totally normal, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you guys.
Natalie needs an excuse to explain to people why it's okay to make out with herself in the mirror in the morning.
Just explain it for when she makes clones in the future. She's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No wonder she's.
I signed an NDA. I can't say. Anyway, right. Basically, you've had your own little nightmare. But once you managed to get out of it, and once Sildana explained to you what you needed to do with the 2 pieces of Traril's soul locked into these mirrors, Fervorand went in and bam, bam, thank you, ma'am, got him out. Bax, you got locked into your nightmare once more. But you managed to get out of it again. What can I say?
Skill issue
with wisdom saves. But ultimately, we ended up last session with you guys coming out of these mirrors, getting Traril together. He woke up, he was really weak. And Fervorand decided, hey, let's just go and face the music. And just as the rest of the group was kind of recuperating and didn't even have time to really talk as to what happened, Fervorand just walks out the door, startling the 2 guards that were sitting outside, and I do not recall what exactly you said, but I think it was like, it's showtime, or it's go time, boys, or I don't know, some sort of insult you threw their way.
1, 2, 3 chicken butt.
I guess we're in combat. That's what happened. So I'm going to switch to the combat cam. Unfortunately,
Samurai, it's time for D&D.
Yeah, unfortunately the chat's gone. Okay, right. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sorry, I have a lot of things open. Right, I guess we're in combat, so I'm going to have to select you. First of all, gotta get some combat music. I did not expect this to fucking happen. So, okay.
What, you don't expect us to randomly go killing civilians?
No, you were
Mats,
pretty. You were doing
they're
pretty
not
well.
civilians. They're disgusting, ergo monstrosities.
Honestly, seeing them how they chained up Traril, completely being okay with it, I'm okay giving it a blast or two.
I'm not talking about morality, you hypocrite.
Hypocrite. Whatever do you mean?
Me? Hypocritical? Never. I would never do such a thing. I simply slay all of 70 billion civilians at a regular, and I just don't blink an eye. But these particular individuals, I mean, they might be monstrous and hideous and quite evil, but I mean, that doesn't justify their actions, now does it?
Okay, well, sorry, I need to select you all for combat.
It's important to know
geez.
when to employ evil.
Oh, wow.
In your strategy.
My forge.
evil.
My forge is lagging like crazy. Okay.
You see, gentlemen, I didn't launch the nuke because I'm a bad person. It was because we needed a necessary evil for a greater victory. For the greater good, as they say. Cheers to our company's
sheer vital importance.
Okay. What? I can't add all of you? That's bullshit.
See, Natalie said it was okay.
There we go.
Because that's how it's gonna be.
We're going to nuke every corporation that isn't ours. Just full on Oppenheimer.
Okay, I think that's everybody. Oh no, I missed Luba. Oh no,
Wow.
she's here.
Everybody missed Luba.
Everybody roll initiative, please.
Oh? A good roll today?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Oh, almost rolled for you. Sorry.
It's a good roll, but Danny still absolutely clapped my ass. My God.
Well, there's no surprise there. Did you roll yours? It hasn't updated for me.
I did, but
Oh, okay.
no.
Okay, sorry guys. On my end, I need to refresh the VTT, so we might be logged out real quick. It's been lagging like mad. I don't know why. Just give it a second.
Gasp. I am flabbergasted by this horrific turn of events.
Just give me a second.
Do you have a hardware acceleration on?
Yes, I think.
So, to fill up the time as we're waiting here, gentlemen, how about we start a little bit of bidding war? One Danny Titty Suckle is $1, $2, $3, going once, going twice, going 3 times, sold to Prim the Wolf 51. You got one Danny Titty Suck. There you go, $3.
One Danny Titty Suck. Damn, son.
Okay, okay, because the Foundry and the
Prim
server
is actually
updated.
like throwing out the money, but
Anyway,
I didn't
combat.
give him time.
Yeah,
he would have outbid himself.
Okay, bitches, let's go.
Kidding.
Sildana, it is your turn. You just saw for Rand without you guys literally came out. Traril woke up. Belluar managed to grab him, and you guys just went outside. Well, Ferberand did, but it is now your turn. What do you do?
Cry. Just cry. Are you muted, Danny?
Oh shit, yeah, you are.
Fuck! I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, I muted myself.
You fool!
You fool!
I was trying to adjust in my chair without making too much noise. Anyways, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna.
What do you do? It's your turn.
I know. What? Oh God! What? I'm gonna shoot an arrow.
Can you see anything from where you are in the corridor?
I can see that guy over there.
All right, go ahead and shoot me an arrow.
My God.
God damn right, I'm gonna fucking shoot his ass.
I would argue, half cover because you are literally half covered.
Yeah, I'd say.
And you're in
what are the rules on half cover? Is it your AC? Is it +5 or is it +3?
+2.
+2 to your AC. Okay, Go ahead. Give me a hitty hit.
Wait, so I have just do a normal roll?
No, you have do a normal roll, and he's just got a higher AC because he's sitting. There's Fervent in the way. You're shooting through an angle. There's a lot of shit happening.
19.
No, you hit.
Yeah.
Give me damage.
Oh my fucking ear! You shot me.
So this guy is like kind of thick. I'm just wondering, does he have like natural armor or something?
Listen, he's gonna pull the arrow out, and like cheese is gonna pour out.
This is some fucking X-Men logic right here.
So 9.
Man, he's a bit thick. Is that natural armor?
So
I mean,
so you do 9 damage. So where do you hit the arrow? Where did you aim the arrow?
Where did I aim? Well, he just kind of his back face towards me, so I guess I'm kind of aiming for the back of the head.
No. He's sitting in a chair with like his face actually towards the door. So he's as Fervent jumped out, he goes.
Oh, then I aim for the titty.
You aim for the titty. You shoot him in the titty, and the arrow hits him so hard it goes through him into the bookshelf behind him, and he kind of looks down and goes. And his white uniform is now like quickly bleeding out red, and he just topples over, dead.
He's dead?
Yeah, he just committed murder, man.
Yep.
But they're like captors. What do you mean?
You just killed a man, Danny. Are you happy with yourself?
Killed a man.
Yes. I murdered. Let's
The
go.
morality of this, you just murdered someone.
Oh.
The law's on your ass.
Okay, no, your model's fine. I don't know. Your model was lagging for me, and I thought it was all of your No, it's fine.
What is wrong
with the encoder?
Does Gretel have to do a wisdom saving throw to not freak the fuck out?
We will. Just give me a second.
I should loot him.
The lag is happening again, and I'm being pretty fucking annoyed with this.
Loot his corpse.
I have this fucking.
I could eat him.
I have this bazillion-year-old meme on my computer that I got like years ago from my friend, and it's like this picture of a soldier in I think it's Iran or something like that. I don't remember what the fuck it was, a desert area, and they're like kneeling down, checking up on a kid that had been like died in the crossfire, and there's like a World of Warcraft loot icon up.
Oh, what the fuck?
Okay, well, he's dead. Do you do anything else? So as you shoot the arrow, it hits him straight through the heart, and you see in slow motion as he drops down, and like there's a little shake of the room, and then after a second you hear what did I call him? Did I call him Steve? Hold on. I actually have names for them.
Steve.
He's Steve the Lord. I call them Hans and Gretel because funny haha children's stories.
Sure, let's call him Hans. I have names for them somewhere, and I can't remember where the fuck they are.
Hans? What are you, Hans? Oh, no, Hans.
No, his name is Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, then the woman gets up and she kind of goes like, "Steve, no!" And that is. Do you do anything else?
Of course. Because we meme so much with fucking hands, you fucking swap back to Steve.
Look down at the blood on your hands, shake, and ultimately question your own sanity.
What the fuck have I become?
Am I the bad guy?
Saldana, what do you do?
Kill the woman. What on earth is that sentence?
Bonus action, and you have a movement. Do you do anything?
I come out of hiding. I come out here, holding up my bow and arrow, and I'm just like, don't move!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Actually, just the police though.
That's it. I'm not rolling intimidation or anything. I'm just saying that.
Okay.
Stop resisting.
Natalie, for
Stop
my
resisting.
For the sake of humor and my own personal enjoyment, can you make Danny do like any type of roll to make sure he doesn't accidentally shoot her in the head?
I'll do it on her turn because you already done your 6 seconds of stuff.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
Okay, sorry. I need a second. I've just been having this damn encoder has been fucking up. Alright, I need a minute. Sorry, guys. It's just I've been lagging since yesterday and I don't know why it's happening. So I'm just gonna have.
It's not too bad, honestly. Don't worry about it.
It's not just this. It's been bugging me a lot. So I'm just gonna close a few things. So we'll be right back. Chat between yourselves while I do this. I'm sorry.
Okay, guys.
Danny,
Yeah.
why are you role-playing as the American police brutality?
I honestly,
Bad image out there.
the the half American of me, you know, just has this extreme urge deep inside of me, you know.
You just gotta let it out.
I just gotta let it out.
I mean, at least it's not Luba. At least it's not Luba, because she's literally the police here.
I wonder what Lupa's gonna say that I killed a man.
She's gonna say, "Well, that's a lot of paperwork."
Oh man!
I mean, honestly, she just saw us free a guy who was legally held captive. So
illegally?
I mean, illegally.
Oh.
I don't think it's keeping someone in that lawsuit.
They cannot be innocent, okay? They were holding the door closed. They knew what was behind it. They had to.
Okay.
See, all he had to do was say, "Please let me go," and he could have gone.
Right
it
there.
It is
right
now.
There. That's cope.
Okay. It is now her turn.
Shut up.
She's going to try to roll a wisdom saving throw to be like just overwhelmed because you came in, killed her buddy, and are now yelling at her, pointing an arrow in her face. So she's gonna actually hold on.
They were really good friends throughout all the years.
I'm sorry. Actually, I just gotta double check.
I
something.
can't imagine she has a lot of HP like he does.
Yeah, no, she might be immune to this.
Is she immune?
Well, I need to check. That's the thing. Okay, I think it's just my graphics card breathing its last breath.
Whoa! No, Sentai, thanks for the gift sub.
Oh yeah, thanks, man.
Hey, oh baby, thank you.
But yeah, I think it's my graphics card breathing its last. I really need to get a new one now. Shit, I don't want to.
How much do they cost for you?
It's not the cost. It's the fact that I have to open up my computer and fiddle in it, which I do not want to touch it. It's scary.
Ye old technophobia.
Yeah, when I get somebody who knows what they're doing, but I don't have any like friends to help me. So okay. Well, anyway, that's not the case here. Not a problem for today, but if there's a little bit of lag, I am extremely sorry. I've been trying to fix it. I've done literally everything humanly possible, and I don't know why it's doing this shit.
Title of the episode: The Lagging.
Yeah, it's still happening, and I really don't know why, because I've reduced all the parameters, and I have no clue why.
If there's something we can do about it, then we're gonna have to like worry about it off stream.
Yeah, no, there's nothing you can do, so we're just gonna have to
It's time for me to turn on my effects and
It may be like some of the effects in the room, maybe from like
probably
torches,
maybe, yeah, but it wasn't the case last time. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, fuck it, screw it. I don't care. It's fine.
Okay.
Because it's not just this. I think it's my like my internet is also lagging, and like my Chrome is lagging. Everything's lagging. My whole computer is lagging. So
you are the goddess of technical difficulties.
I know.
How much RAM do you got?
Just download more RAM.
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me these questions. I don't know anything right now.
Me don't know.
I don't know what I got. Oh, did the music turn off as well? No, it's fine.
Did it turn off? Okay.
It's there. It's very slow for some reason. There we go.
So she cries, or is it mean to cry?
No, let me
eat
just
the thermal
double check. Okay. So you're not actually frightening her. You're not really intimidating or trying to do anything. So I'm just gonna roll wisdom.
This is just sort of up to her what she wants to do.
I'm gonna do it not with a disadvantage. I'm just gonna do a straight one because usually she wouldn't even have to do it, but like this shit happened. I'd say she sort of like pulls out a. You notice that she has a long dagger somewhere on her person. She pulls it out, but she backs away from you up to the wall.
Opens up
and
one
she's
of her
like,
flaps, pulls out a dagger.
"Don't come any closer." She seems kind of scared, but she's not scared enough to like drop her weapon. She's just like on guard, but not trying to attack you. And I think she'll like try to take some cover behind the bookshelf, but she's too big, so you can see her from behind the bookshelf.
Oh.
I believe that would be her turn.
I like to see she's just kind of like had her like head, just kind of like covering.
Yeah, Belwar sort of goes over here. Actually, no, he stays with Traril, and he's currently like helping him. So they're both gonna walk. One, and he hears like some noises, so he's just gonna come up to the door and be like, "Bax, what's going on? What's happening?" And Traril is just like, you know, half unconscious and tired.
I think it's best not to worry about it at this point in time.
Don't worry about it, old man. Go back into your cage.
I guess I'll just stay here, but, quick mention is like, you guys have been gone a long time. Like, I wasn't really sure what even happened.
Okay, how long have you gone?
That would be his 6 seconds. It is now Ferveran's turn. What do you do?
Okay. I give Sylfania a thumbs up for a critical hit. And
Hell
then
yeah.
I run over here and Superman punch her in the face.
Are you gonna?
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Are you trying to knock her out or kill her?
Yes.
I want you to just punch her head off. Just
Are
a
you
Superman
going on
punch,
evil?
and then her head just explodes.
Fucking
Worse,
hell.
you're happy about this, Prim.
I mean, honestly, I was thinking I was just gonna like do like a loading thing for my hand for a second to go like time to Eldritch Blast.
18.
Yeah, you hit. Give me damage. Are you trying to knock her out or
No.
kill her? Lethal?
Yeah. 5.
Okay,
Superman punch.
as you
break the
manage
skull
to
in.
hit her, she somehow, like, because she was a bit on guard, she manages to, like, dodge a little bit more, so instead of punching her in the face, you end up punching her in the shoulder, and you can hear a crack as you break it, but she, like, she grabs her shoulder, and she, stands strong. She is not dead yet.
I have bad news for her. It's called Flurry of Blows.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
You probably just do like a one hit there.
Yeah, you hit.
25.
Stop it! She's already dead!
8.
Yeah. How do you want to
I'm
do
not
this?
done
How do
yet.
you want to
22.
What the fuck?
8 and fucking hell, that's 8. 16
Nice.
total. Fucking hell.
8, huh?
So, as I was saying,
Guys, we're the heroes, right?
run up, Superman punch, and then whatever's left standing gets pummeled.
So,
No more
Sylfania,
goodbye kneecaps.
as you come in to this room after killing a man in cold blood, you're holding this kind of terrified woman under your arrow, like shaking hands, and immediately from your left, Ferveran just like runs and just like an invincible. Do you know when somebody just completely eviscerates a corpse?
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
happening right now.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's just like, you just see blood spatter, and that's it.
Blamos.
And I believe the combat's over
Good
because you
times.
killed them.
Good times, everybody.
Okay.
So what were
So
you
how
saying
much
about that
XP
time?
did we get from that?
Yeah, so quest complete.
Nice.
Okay.
Yay!
Well, yeah. So that happened. You're out of combat, and I believe you have free movement. What do you
We
guys
loot
do?
the bodies.
What is it? Bax, you're still before you guys carry on with whatever the two of you murderers are doing.
No, listen.
Bax,
It's not murder if there are no witnesses.
Bax, what do you do?
Damn, son. Well, first and foremost, I was talking to Belloir as I randomly hear a crack in the back.
Yeah,
in the
no,
back
you
while
hear
someone's
like
getting their
battle
face caved
noises,
in.
battle
But,
noises and stuff. You know, it's fine.
Battle noise. It's more like a fucking horror show.
No, please.
It's more like someone begging for life, and she's not getting any mercy.
It's an execution.
Yeah, I'm like turning over, like listening. But don't know what the fuck's going on behind here. But what did you say about taking a long time? How long?
Yes, I mean, you guys were in and out of these mirrors. Like when you first came in, you know, they went after you quite quickly. But then when all of you were gone, we were waiting for, I don't know, an hour at least before you guys all came out. And then you immediately went back in. We didn't even have time to talk. And then we had to wait again. And then you came back again, and immediately Ferveran just went off. I mean, thank you for bringing back my son, but I'm not even sure what's going on.
Well, let's do the brief later, but now we just need to get, well, the deal completed. It's probably upstairs, maybe.
Okay.
Let's just place a sequence.
Yes, I mean, I do have to get the pouch, because, you know, the contract is kind of still on me. I'll pause the game because you've started walking for a brand.
Yes, it's more than 6 seconds. I want to leave.
Yes. This conversation's happening while you were pummeling a woman to death.
God fucking damn.
Luba is just standing there looking at Belor and Traril, and she like puts her hand on Traril's shoulder and says, "If I had any spell slots, I'd heal you. I'm sorry." And he goes, "It's okay. I'm not physically hurt, just really tired and probably dehydrated."
And emotionally scarred.
Yeah, it's my head. I'm sorry.
Anyway, might be prudent if you, Belwar, get him out of there, and then we'll go up stairs. Fine up.
Oh,
Get out.
sorry. I'm just restarting guest star real quick. Just to see if that helps.
Oh,
Does that mean that we're no longer visible or audible?
No, you're perfectly visible and perfectly
Mate, we audible on Discord.
Okay. Anyway, you guys are. Everything's fine. I'm just slowly refreshing to try to fix the technical problems. Ignore me. Anyway, you guys, I'd say that. Well, if you let them pass backs, because you're kind of blocking the door with your fat ass.
Absolutely not. We stand right. No, I was just informing them that probably like Bella should take Traril out, and we'll go upstairs.
Okay.
Perhaps look straight at the corridor.
Whoa.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. And, oh my god!
Don't worry about it.
Then Luba catches up from behind, and she kind of goes, "What? I can't see." And Belor's just like, "Oh dear God!" And he's looking at whatever is left of this woman.
Let's quickly go upstairs.
He's the guy having like his heart shot out. It's like, oh God. I look slightly to the left. Oh God.
And he goes like, What happened here? Is there like a monster in this building?
I just look at him.
Just like sheer amount of blood on his hands, up his sleeves. Whoa.
Just starts dusting off his knuckles.
Luba comes out and immediately like sees a body and rushes up to it, kneels in front of it, and looks down and goes like, "This looks like she was punched to death."
I immediately pressed it and saved like his hands.
What monster would do this?
Blood on his hands right now.
Oh no!
Belor and Traril is just like looking at them, and he goes like, "Oh man, not Steve and Greta. They were kind of cool."
Wait, what?
What is it, Stockholm syndrome?
Wait, what did you, Traril, what did you say?
And at this point, Traril is just like, you know, not passes out, but just stays exhausted.
I mean, he's been gone for a
little while. I mean, he was trapped in a mirror the entire time. Did they just go like a fucking spit shite in the mirror, like, "Oh, I see you're trapped in there. I was just wiping that off for you real quick."
You don't know. The dude passed out, and his father's now like fully like firemen carrying him with feebly hands, and he's like, "Please, Luba," and Luba is like, "Okay, I will deal with this later. Okay, we have to help Traril first." And basically, she comes to the other side of Traril, and because Belor is not strong at all, he cannot carry his full-grown son. So he's like, "Oh, thank you." And you can see like the majority of weight falls on Luba, and she's also not that strong. But Belor is sort of trying to shake his son off for her to carry. Basically, these two NPCs are busy carrying this one, so I'm just gonna move them as a trio.
Alright, Ferrand, let's go upstairs.
Actually, I'll just move them all together as like one big group.
I'm just trying to discreetly remove my arrow from the chest of this man.
Okay, I need you to give me a stealth sleight of hand check.
Trying to pull it out of him, or pull out of the fucking bookcase.
Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh fuck.
Well, you want me to like go over the area and like prestidigitate everything?
What's Lupa's passive? What's Lupa's passive?
13 passive.
13.
Let me double check. Passive perception. What is passive perception? Do you know where to see it usually?
10 plus the proficiency or whatever, blah blah blah.
Okay.
Why do you want me to take the heart so much?
That's some Kalimar.
Kalimar.
So it's okay. So you rolled a 13. So you notice that. Oh, hold on. notice that Belluar... Oh, 1 second.
It's giving you the stink eye, like,
yeah,
I know what you're doing.
Luba doesn't seem to notice, but Belluar, sort of, as you, like, discreetly, like, yoink, pull out an arrow, he gives you a look, but he doesn't say anything. He just, like...
Okay!
I believe gunning down people is wrong, but it's okay in this situation because it was for my son.
Anyway, you now have free movement. Feel free to move around. Feel free to move around.
Yeah.
Gosh. Go ahead.
I mean, for him at least.
Okay.
So, Favra, Bax, are you going upstairs? You getting out of
Yes,
the
I told Fevrand that we should go upstairs and get the soul pouch or whatever.
Okay.
I did not specifically say soul pouch, I just said the item.
Cool.
You don't know anything about souls. You're a fucking Neanderthal.
What did he do to you?
We've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 and I've just been like fucking dunking on him all day.
It's been good.
Okay, so you guys are going upstairs. Soldana, are you coming after them as well? Or, because I'm going to move you guys to a new map.
Yeah, I'm coming with.
Let them leave to their sorrows.
Whoop. I'm just drag me along.
Okay, that's cool. So I'm going to have to, I'll cut and paste your tokens because I don't want you guys to see the rest of the map. So you guys are going back up to the floor you were in. Hold on.
Yeah.
I also think yeah. Huh? Did it work?
Just
Did
select
it
them all,
work?
Copy, paste.
Oh, copy. I can't cut, can I?
I don't think so, but you can copy paste.
Okay, and I'll take you guys back to the ground floor where you were.
But then we immediately go to the second floor.
Hold on, before you move, I need to delete your tokens over there.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
my goodness.
Okay, there we go. You guys are currently back in the ground floor. Where do you guys head out?
Up.
Okay.
We're going up, I guess.
You guys are going up again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally just...
Copy and paste.
Pokemon combat theme starts.
Okay.
Hope there's not more civilians.
I do.
If so, I'm ready to shoot.
Okay, you
on
guys.
sight.
You guys are back upstairs. Okay. Yeah, you guys are back upstairs. You are now. You come from here and you get to a new floor where there's a corridor. I mean, you see what you see, so that's what it is. I think. I think it's the map. That's why. That's why it's lagging, but it's fine. I think we're okay. I hope chat. Okay. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry, chat. I'm trying.
Please forgive. I beg.
I try my best.
Literally, no one is complaining.
Literally, no one's complaining. Don't worry.
Okay.
I will send a formal complaint. I hereby formally complain over this. Which streams lag issues?
This is the worst e-girl on the internet.
Damn.
Okay. Anyway, what do you guys do?
Why didn't you take the heart? Listen, I didn't have particularly a lot of time.
Okay, as you open the door, you notice it's a bedroom.
Well, not what I'm looking for.
Get on the bed.
This might be just a barracks fang.
Well, also not what I'm looking for. Well, this might have been a blunder.
What are you looking for?
Don't worry about it.
What are you looking for?
Don't worry about it. Bax, can you turn on the spotlights?
Please, okay, no animation, because that will definitely crash my foundry. But basically, you turn on your detect magic. The distance is, I believe, 30 feet radius, right?
Aye.
And it goes through walls, doesn't it?
Well, that's to a certain degree, yes.
Where you're standing,
Sure,
you don't... Hold on.
Like a foot of...
Too much movement.
Trees.
One second.
Sorry, I just want to see the whole map.
Yeah, it's basically a barracks, and it's a very basic bedroom with a chest of drawers and a bookshelf.
Yeah,
and,
basic.
And a window, so that's good. But it's they're all identical, very small rooms, specifically for, like, priest, accommodation.
I figured it was not going to be on this floor. But yeah, I would essentially just circle it all, just quickly take a look inside with my magic eyes. If there is nothing, I just immediately move upstairs. We are in a hurry here.
Okay, I'm just double checking that I got this right. Okay, never mind. Where you're standing, you do not actually. You do sense a ton of magic, but it's coming from below you, actually.
I think what we got to go back downstairs. It's only because I might know where it is. Actually,
I mean, I might just randomly be over the fucking nearest right now. I don't
So
Where might that be, Sylfania?
where if you're doing this exactly where you're standing
well, because
now,
you haven't
Bax,
spoken to me or told me what we're looking for, I don't know.
No, like I told you, I would be walking through the corridors, look into the room, like every single one of the rooms, like with relative haste, but enough to like scan the room and then move on to the next one until I find something to be an object inside of the rooms.
Okay, do you do this all with your detect magic on? Okay,
Yes,
then I shall give you pings where you sensed magic, and I will tell you. There's none on this particular floor, but I can tell you where you got the pings and where they were above or below you. So when you were in this room, you guys can't see it, but it's a room at the very northeast corner. You felt a ping above you. When you're standing where you are, you felt a ping below you.
I was about to say, I think I don't know if Mads actually saw. I think Mads might have actually seen it last session, the ping for the thing we might be looking for.
He's seen the ping in the basement, but he hasn't gone to check it out. You've seen the room.
He hadn't gone. Did I see it?
You've seen the room.
I saw the room, but I don't know if I saw the item itself. I know it is there.
Well, anyway, you now have freedom of movement. So I told you, where you are now, there's a ping downstairs, and where you were up here, there was a ping upstairs.
Well, I'm just sort of worried about.
I immediately relayed this information to Febrand.
Then we have to go down.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's most likely in the bathhouse. I'm worried about I wasn't sure if it was meta knowledge that I knew or not.
For your clarification, Danny, we came in here with two objectives: free the little pussy boy.
I know that.
Get the MacGuffin.
Yeah, I know. But I just wasn't sure if it was knowledge that I actually knew about, where it was. Exactly.
We all came in knowing that we needed these two things. So we got one of them, and we only have one left.
Okay, I'd say from the time you came out of the mirror room and were moving about, I'm just tracking time here. So I'd say to check this whole floor, to open every single door, and to, I'd say about 30 minutes.
Give or take.
Give or take. I'm just sorry. I'm just timekeeping, and I have to do a roll for something.
So then,
more civilians come in, and I'm just reloading the fucking Eldritch Blast.
Oh, haha.
Anyways, if it is possible for me, I would just tell them I think there may be something in the bathhouse downstairs in the basement.
All right, should we just do you two check that? I'll check the upstairs.
Sure.
Oh yeah, split the party. So I've deleted. I've removed the characters, but basically the rest of the gang is just waiting for you near the stairs.
Well, they did already say that there was nobody there left in the building other than the two guards that we killed. So.
Excuse you.
You killed.
I and Danny killed.
Yeah.
How dare you get it right?
Sorry, I don't have innocent blood on my hands.
For my masterpiece. I grabbed that skull in so fucking hard.
I fucking stabbed that man in the heart.
Okay. You know what? Take that.
What do you do?
I don't want that blood on my hands.
He's searching the top floor. I'll search the ground floor.
Yes.
Okay, so for Bax, you're going upstairs, and
I'm going upstairs. And
for Verand, you're going down to the ground floor.
Yeah.
Sildana, what are you doing?
I'm going down with Fervorand.
Okay. So Belluar and Traril, they basically tell you that they're probably gonna take Traril and put him down in one of the beds because they can't move around. And Luba looks at you guys and goes I can come with you, but if you want me to stay and protect them. And Belluar is oh, well, we should be fine. I think maybe you should go with them. It's fine. I have some power. I'm not completely helpless. Just I couldn't
carry. Are they still staying in the building?
Yeah. Are they on the ground floor?
Because they came up with you.
I would just tell them to get the fuck out. It's much
Yeah.
safer to be out on the street where people can see them than in the building where he was a captive.
They're not obligated to the.
Yeah, just fucking leave.
Belloir
They're not obligated to stay.
Belloir has to find it. He signed the contract.
Yeah, but he's I'm still in that contract as well. So as long as one of us is thinking about breaking it.
So Belloir looks up at you and says, "Okay, well, I don't know. This house just doesn't feel right. I've gotten a sixth sense after years of living, really. So I'm just going to tell it out straight. There's something in this house, and I don't think it was the mirrors. It's weird.
Haunted.
So I'm going to take Traril to the closest place where he's going to be safe. I have a few friends who, all my friends live quite far, but I have a few friends in this district which I can leave him with. And then Luba and I will come back to you. So don't worry, we won't leave you here alone. Good luck." And Luba and Traril, they leave, carrying Traril out. Because honestly, between the two of them, with their strength, they kind of need... They won't be able to carry him on their own. So it's just the three of you guys in this house. Okay, I'm going to move your tokens to your respective floors, and I will then switch between you to investigate. Actually, because the two floors are in different locations, I'm gonna do this in a way like to keep the mystery of the rooms, and also because the camera cannot spread that far on the map. I'm going to do it like turn-based. So please give me Bax and... Okay, Fervran, give me an initiative roll, and Sildana and Bax give me initiative rolls as well, and pick the highest.
Okay.
That's how I'll decide.
Okay, hang on. I need to do a dexterity check.
Roll. I'm not allowed to roll.
Not
20.
I'm just gonna let them have it. They go first.
Yeah, fuck you.
I ain't contesting that 20.
Okay, I need a second here. I'm keeping track of whether... No, Jesus Christ. I really shouldn't have made this rule that if you get a nat 20, I will give you a XP boost.
You will? Damn. How many have I gotten so far?
A lot. But so has Max, to be fair.
You get a speed boost?
Well, not a speed boost. It's a thing I'm tracking. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I didn't know you were tracking that.
No, I just have my own system here. It's just because I've been tracking your nat 20s, it's been a bit of a struggle for me, especially with you, Fervran. Anyway, cool. So I'm gonna start with you, Fervran, and the rest of you, gang. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna.
Can I do just an overall investigation check or perception to like just find the thing?
Sorry, guys. I'm going to delete you off the map so you won't be able to see. Or actually, I can just make you guys invisible and I'll be fine. And I'll just move you. So, okay. Okay, hold on. You won't be able to see anything, and I'm gonna move us to you're down to the ground floor, so I will put you down back here. Okay, wonderful. Cool. And then great. Okay, nice. Yeah, give me an investigation check. Not overall, because there's a lot of rooms in here, and every room has different, like, things in it, so I think you're gonna have to move around, unfortunately. So you're checking out this room, right?
30.
20.
Yeah, 30, 20.
Yeah,
it's
so
not a natural 20.
Yeah, you're checking out the room you're in right now, with the couches.
Yeah.
So what you find is like this huge bookshelf on one side with tons of tomes, really comfortable chairs, a bunch of plants, lots of like holy text that you can tell from here from the writing. It's done like it is a holy text. This basically is a study room. You do not see any personal possessions apart from things left over as like a library. Nor, I mean, you don't have a magical sense, but from a quick look. You're sort of pressed for time. You don't see anywhere where a pouch would be. But you also don't have a way of, looking for a pouch. So.
That's fair.
So yeah, what
I guess that's my turn.
No, you carry on. We're just gonna play this out until something happens, because then that'll be too long if I have to delete and move you around. So I'll just do them in turns. In half an hour increments, if it works.
I'm just gonna move along here. We were somewhere back and ish when he said he felt the tingle.
Wait, I was gonna tell you to go. No, I would tell you to go down.
Okay, as you open the door, you notice sort of a dark, what you think is kitchen. The lights are kind of off in here. Usually there would be a, hold on. Yeah, usually there would be like a torch or something, or an overhead light, but this room seems to be, maybe, there's still a lot of disarray in it, so somebody probably cooked here before, but you can see a big chandelier on the top of the ceiling, but the candles have been shut down. So, it is a kitchen that's in use, it's just not in use at the moment.
Is this where they got the cheese Domicon?
You do see a pile of cheese over here.
Okay, so I would tell Ferveran that we need to go downstairs to the basement.
You're not there. Oh, but you did tell him.
No, I was going with him, yeah.
You were going with Ferveran or were we going with Bax?
Yeah, I'm going with Ferveran. I said so.
Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. I got mistaken there. I apologize.
It's okay.
So it's only Bax who can't see what's going on. Saldana, you're with him. I'll just drag Bax around.
And I would have told him that we need to go downstairs to like where the bath was.
If you know where it is, go get it. I'll finish my search here.
Okay, then I'll go downstairs to the bath.
Oh my god, you guys split up again?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Lame game.
Right. Because of this, I'm gonna punish you, and I'm gonna actually delete your tokens. And then I will copy them and do them this way, because this is getting ridiculous. So I'd say at this point, you two have quickly rushed through. That's been about 5 minutes. You managed to get through the corridors and managed to find the kitchen. I'm just gonna do Bax, you next. 1 second. So you go upstairs. You come out.
Of the closet.
Oh, hold on.
No.
See, this is why I didn't want to do it in the map.
There is no closet to begin with.
Right, there you go.
Oh.
Oh, because you're invisible, that's why. Okay, there you go. You're upstairs.
Okay, glad to see him.
What do you do?
Alright, well, I do have my blinkers on.
Yes, you have your blinkers on. As you're looking around, it's 60 feet, or 30 feet, but it can't go through 2 walls, I believe, right? So you nothing's pinging yet.
It's like 1 foot. So.
Okay.
But I know it was approximately over here to the right-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if there's actually something over here.
Yeah, as you're coming closer, you do notice that the ping is coming from this room.
Yeah. Can I, like, listen to the room real quick? Perception check or something?
Sure. You give me a perception check.
Alright. How big is the match? Oh, that's a pretty good perception check.
That's a 20.
30-20.
Yeah, as you're listening in, it seems quiet.
Alright. The magical effect in the room, or the magical thing in the room, does it move? Or is it completely stationary?
No, it is stationary. It is something familiar. It really reminds you of a ping way back when. Do you remember when you were in your first day in Laudenborough and you stayed at the tavern and you were looking for something?
Text back.
And you managed to... It's a similar ping. Slightly different, but similar in... You can sense the magic. You know, because to detect magic, it is familiar to you. It's still some sort of unknown amalgamation of magic schools, but it's familiar.
Is there a keyhole that I can perhaps glance through?
There is a keyhole.
Can I glance through?
See the keyhole in my heart.
As you look through, it's very obscured. It's very well used, so that's why it's kind of hard to see. But you do manage to see back of a chair, a desk, actually a lit candle. Basically, maybe somebody was here recently, but they locked the door, and that's all you can see from the small keyhole.
Okay, well, just for shits and or giggles, I will shut off the snuff out the candlelight.
Okay.
With prestidigitation.
You just make my life harder, don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
What are you looking under?
I'm looking at the keyhole, so the little candlelight, and I was like, well, if I'm going in, I'm going in darkness.
You have snuffed it. You have snuffed it. What do you do?
I very slowly open the door.
You try the door, and it's locked.
Okay, can I...
Your worst enemy. Locked doors.
Can I lockpick it open?
Do you have anything to lockpick it open with, because Fervorand would, according to his character.
Would you allow me to do something fun, which is my retractable claws?
Okay, Matt, you just suggested the equivalent of shoving a screwdriver inside.
Exactly.
You know what? The DC is gonna be high, and because you're using the screw tool, I'm just gonna say if you roll less than 5 of the required DC, you will break the lock.
Wait, less than 5 and he breaks the lock?
Yes.
Does that mean he opens it?
No, he breaks it, as in it can't be opened, but you jam it.
Okay.
So you break the locking mechanism, but it's still locked. You can't open the door. So I'm going to tell you, the DC, because you're doing it with a claw, and it requires dexterity, and the claw is very huge, it's going to be a 20. So if you roll less than 15, you break it. If you roll in between 15 and 20, it just doesn't work. If you roll higher than 20, you open it.
That's pretty generous. Put it at 25.
I literally need to get a nat 20, otherwise I can't do this.
Do you wanna risk it? It's up to you.
Are you gonna pray? Matt, you wanna pray?
Pray, Mads. Pray. Pray to the dice god.
You wanna pray?
No, I refuse.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck his rolls up. Get him a nat 1.
Go. That wouldn't really do much, would it? Like, what is he gonna do? Break his claw and be like, my nail!
My nail.
If I can do this. Nope. Fuck.
He, like, loses his, like, claw attack feature because of it.
Do I have anything in my inventory that I could do this?
No.
Loop. I got loop.
You wanna Eldritch Blast the door?
I got a loop.
You do have lube. I believe you have a potion of, was it? Grease.
Wait, don't you have lube?
Yeah,
I got a
No,
potion of grease. So yeah,
we
so I
don't
got lubrication.
We don't have lube, we have luba.
You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll try. If it's not, I'll
Okay.
fucking Eldritch Blast a cunt.
Go
If
ahead. Give me the roll. Give me
Come
the
on, nat 20.
sleight of hand.
Well, that's
Yeah,
definitely
Yeah.
a break.
As you put your claw, which finger?
Pinky finger. Pick the pinky.
Ring finger, baby.
Which finger?
Thingy.
Pinky. As you put your pinky in, thinking it's the smallest claw, you're trying to fiddle. You think you got the gears, and then you hear a click, and you're like, "Oh, great!" And then you try to pull your finger out, and it's stuck.
All right. So trying to make a very silent Eldritch Blast.
So, okay, you're gonna Eldritch Blast from
Very
your
silent explosion.
finger into the door.
I'm memeing when I'm saying silent, boys.
It's the equivalent of, like, silently pulling the grenade pin.
So you're trying to explode the lock from the inside with your hand still in it, right?
No. I'm pulling my hands out.
I mean, you can't. Your finger's stuck.
My
So your
finger
hand
is
is stuck
stuck.
in the lock, and
Yes.
you're gonna Eldritch Blast at your hand? You sure you're not gonna blow off your finger?
No, he was gonna Eldritch Blast with the hand that's in the lock, but your pinky is stuck inside the lock because you rolled so low.
I mean, I was not gonna
Could've used
Eldritch
grease.
Blast my finger in there. Fuck. Can I just try to like yang it out?
Okay, give me
Fucking hell.
give me a dexterity saving throw.
Swear to God, she's gonna abuse
Trying
me.
to jimmy his own finger out.
Would its strength be like fucking yanking that shit out?
13.
13. You managed to pull it out, but after a few tries, and you think you might have like lifted your nail a little bit off your nail bed. It's really, it's just annoying. It hurts like a bitch, but you're not like bleeding or physically injured, but it's just so fucking painful.
God, it's gonna feel so weird to retract this.
But yeah, the door is still locked in front of you.
Damn. Yeah, boy's useless.
Well, shit.
Typical.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment. Checking over here.
Okay.
I
Guys,
could give you several moments, and it would.
Can I
change
try to
nothing.
like look through the same shit happening over here? Look through whatever.
Yeah, as you
Here.
look through, you see a source of light coming from somewhere here, but you immediately see just a big wall of wood, like it's probably a wardrobe or something.
kick open the door? Someone's
Hey,
taking
can
a
I
shit.
try to open this one?
Yep, it's open.
Oh my god.
As you come in, I mean, you see a study with a bunch of books. So this is more of like a private study
Ass
space.
fucking chair.
It's a private study space with a really nice armchair. You've seen public ones on the ground floor. These are more of what you assume like private chambers or something.
All right. And there's no magic shit in here, right?
I mean, you notice that some of like the scroll is magic, but as you look through it, it's one of the like basic light spells, which are clergy spells, and there are some like scrolls in here. At least in this library, it shows that there are some magical scrolls, but you know, no pouch.
I would like to just mention, Prim, calling it a shrimp is highly generous of you.
Fuck you. Anyway, I blasted.
It's like this grape that
so
never got to be a grape.
You're trying
There's
to.
no
Are you
other
attacking
choice.
the door or you're attacking the lock?
The door.
Just for shits and giggles, give me an attack roll. In case
I
you roll in
missed
that one.
this. I will cry.
Thank
There
God,
we
I
go.
hope you not won this.
Shut the fuck up.
That would be funny.
No.
Oh!
You know what? No. Inspiration. No. I refuse you today, motherfucker. I
Natalie, can you
refuse
cancel
you.
it? Can you cancel
I will
it,
not do
please?
it.
Cancel it.
Literally.
I will not do
Literally.
this. No.
Use the
No.
reverse inspiration
Hold
to
it.
cancel that shit.
Hold it before it
I
happens.
reject your
I swear to
fucking call
God.
game. I
Fucking-
reject it with all my heart.
Cancel it, baby. Do it. I want to see him fail.
No.
I want to see
No.
him suffer.
No.
Okay, listen. I've
absolutely
introduced.
fucking refuse this.
I've
No.
introduced. Yeah, Matt's bully counter. Somebody put in chat. I've introduced reverse inspiration for a reason, and I believe Matt's has cleared out his reverse inspirations, and he's in the positive. He
He had
deserves
one
this.
No.
No.
Did he have one?
This is the last one. This is inspiration that you have. You got it last time for helping name the episode. You don't get no more. After this, it's every man for himself. I will let you reroll. And
Oh,
if it's
God,
a nat
it would
one,
be-
it's
It'd be
up to
fucking hilarious if it's another net one.
no.
Oh, I was so close.
Okay.
It was so fucking close.
I say what happens
Bro,
is
I'm
you're about
sweating
to
for that one.
shoot the Eldritch Blast, and then you remember you try to do it with the hand with the broken nail, and it hurts you halfway through, and you realize if you shot it, you would have like reflexively pulled back and would have shot yourself in the face. But now you're like, you stop before you do it, and you're like, shit. And then you use the other hand, and you do hit the door, and there's a loud crack of wood, and the door is pretty sturdy. But you do like explode the lock out of it, and the door is now unlocked. But we will go somewhere else because this took a while.
I would have loved it to see Mads just blow himself in the face.
I mean, it was.
This is exactly why I
close.
refused it. I'm like, a Gabe cannot call this, and it cannot go his way today.
Okay. Actually,
I called it
unfortunately,
really fancy.
I'm just gonna delete your token and add your guys' tokens when it's your time. It's easier this way for me.
Curiously, Matt,
All right.
with your Eldritch Blast, do you have like the repelling blast where you knock someone back 15 feet?
No.
So
Because that would have been fun if you shot yourself in the face and you
You're
just,
in
like
the
rocketed
basement.
backwards.
Flew
Oh.
up in the fucking
you're in the
ceiling.
basement, Sildana.
Yeah, I go down here.
You go in the toilets.
Yeah. Oh, wait, the door was open. Okay. So I go over here, and I remember where the thingy was. I saw
Yes,
it was like, glowing, and it was special.
This is a bath. You get in the bath. Is that what you do?
Yes, and I remember the thing was like here. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
this is a statue of the divine, sort of it mid song, and there's water flowing from her mouth in like a nice shower kind of area. So Mads has felt a ping from this room, but you get into the water and it actually reaches up to your waist. As you're wading through it, you're moving your hands, and it's really nice, absolutely clear water. Internal plumbing is the shit, and it's kind of like, it's not too cold, but it's not warm. It's like this nice pool level, so like just enough, like you can swim in it, but you're not gonna freeze. But it's not warm, it's not like a bath.
It's like this vision of like this completely clean water, and the moment he steps in it, just filth starts spreading out.
Well, yeah,
Oh my
actually, because
God.
you are wearing, you walked in there with your
Heretic
clothes.
word
There
right
is
there.
there's a little bit of dirt and mud coming off of you, but then
And
you
blood.
notice, and blood, and you notice there's like things, they tend to drain somewhere, so the dirt kind of floats on the top with the foam, because a lot of this like fountain creates a lot of the foam, and it goes into the sides, and then there is a drainage happening here somewhere. But
plug the drain.
you do get a lot of dirt, and as you're walking around, give me. Because you are looking, are you like trying to look at the bottom or something, or are you just waiting?
No, I remember it was like where the wasn't it? What was it you said before? It was at the.
I said it was in this area that he felt the ping. I didn't specify anything.
I thought it was like at the shower thing where like the water was coming out of.
No. As you're looking up, the vision of the lady, you've never seen her yourself, but a lot of the visages of her, this is very like beautifully carved. It's an amazing statue, and there's wings coming out of it as well. Which, I mean, not many statues of the lady have wings, but this one does. But why not?
Looking for the MacGuffin, you just end up stealing like a handful of soap.
So
okay, well then I'm just looking around for something important.
Walking around. Are you just standing, or are you checking the
I'm like
floor?
checking the corners, checking under the water, checking like
are you using your hands to check
behind
under the water?
the statue.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
And I'm going to use my spell, my cantrip, my what the fuck is it?
Is it guidance?
Guidance, yes.
Give me guidance.
I'm doing that.
Guys, these nuts. Haha, got them.
Come on. Let me just select it. There we go. 1d4. Ooh, roll.
Oh, you're angry.
22.
Ooh, 22. Yeah, you're investigating and you're looking everywhere, and this just seems like a squeaky clean, perfectly like clean bathtub. Well, was. And as you're moving your hands on the floor, you notice like some ridges, but you're not sure whether it's the tiles. But you're not sure. You're feeling some sort of like, you know, when you put your hands underneath the pool, you can feel the ridges of stuff. So here you're feeling the tiles, which are hexagons, and then there's this one. You feel like maybe a bar or a line going on, but you can't really tell with your fingers. You can trace it, but it's pretty big. Do you continue to trace it, or?
I trace it. Yes. Just going with it.
Okay, as you're continuing to trace it, this takes you some time. So I'm going to say it takes you a good... This whole shebang takes a good 30 minutes from you.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'll just mark that it's happening with you. Okay, takes a good 30 minutes, and you manage to mark out a shape. And I need you to give me an intelligence check, because you can't really see because of all the foam. There's a lot of foam happening, and the water is pretty deep. I need you to try to like reconstruct the shape in your head without seeing it just from touch. So
just a intelligence check.
Just an intelligence check to see if you can.
I will do another guidance.
It's like a secret compartment to hide a dildo. You need those at the bath, right?
15.
15. You figure out it is a combination of lines. You notice that there's some lines that intersect, but you can't like the whole thing. It's not coming together. But you do know that there's points to like, basically the symbol or whatever it is like something that etched is this big. I'm just showing you the edges of it. And there's like points and there's lines, but you can't, like your brain just gets mixed up and all the foam getting in your nose, and it's just, you know, it's a little bit distracting. But you do notice that maybe because of the reflection of the lights, I'll give you that one with intelligence. You realize, maybe it's because it's also too bright in here with the reflections of the water. Maybe I can, like, do something to the lights, and maybe then I'll get to see it. But I'd say this is... Yeah, I'll let you do this if you want.
Let me do this?
Yeah, so as I said, as you're looking around, you notice you rolled a pretty high in intelligence check to be able to tell that there is a symbol, but you can't reconstruct it in your head because you're not fucking Sherlock Holmes. But you also realize that the reason why you can't do it is because there's foam, lots of water, and huge reflections from the two chandeliers standing next to the bath.
Okay, how do I turn the water off?
Well, you can't... well, you can check if you want.
Is there a drain somewhere?
There is a drain. Like, you notice at the edges here, there's, like, little holes, and it drains down somewhere.
Okay, so
like around the pool.
How do I activate this?
No, I mean, it's currently draining as the
fountain is draining.
Because the water is constantly, continuously coming in.
Okay, so how do I stop the fountain coming out?
Give me an investigation check again to check for a lever or something.
I will add another guidance. Whoop. God fucking damn, why is it going lower? 16.
You're looking around and you're not sure. You tried all of like the wings and whatever. There's no clear lever, so you've been trying a lot of like on the statue and behind the statue, on the nose, on the ears, on the crown, just any type of like things that might turn off the water, and you just got completely wet. And there is no, you couldn't find it. There seems to be no switch. This seems to you less of a bathtub, more of just a fountain of a continuous flow of water.
God damn it. Is there nothing that turns this shit off?
Basically, as a DM, I'm gonna tell you this because I see you struggling. With your intelligence checks that you've done, you realize if you turn one of the chandeliers off, the light will reduce in the room and you might be able to see it. I'm just gonna spell it out. I've been trying to tell you. Because of the light reflections you can't see. You need to turn one of them off, or two of them off to see.
Yes, I'm gonna take like a bucket of water and just kind of like put out the...
Surprisingly, there's no buckets in here, so apparently people just go inside and wash, but you can like grab a bit in your hands, and you're completely wet. Like your clothes are completely wet. You can just use it to like...
Okay, then I'll just do that too.
Okay, so as you turn off this chandelier, some of the sigil, you get to see some of the edges here. But you're not sure yet, and I'd say you turned the other one off. The other one. And I don't know if you can see it here, but oh, sorry. That's accidental light. I'm gonna move you away, and I'm gonna draw the symbol for you. It's very faint. It's very faint, but when you squint and you look, you can combine. There's a point here. Oh, can I? I've never actually drawn. Okay, I'm gonna draw freehand. There's a point here. Oh, why is it not drawing?
Can't really see anything, really.
Yeah, no. Why is it not drawing? I'm confused. What am I doing wrong? Cape.
Lord Gabriel.
Oh, okay, it's because the stroke color is white. Okay. So. Oh, shit.
I don't see the drawing yet, though.
Give me
I'm seeing something. I see something.
Give me a second. It's lagging. I'm just trying to get the color.
Okay.
Enter.
Okie
Figure. Okay.
Anyways.
So you see there's a line going up here.
So I gotta ask everybody.
Don't.
Right now. Okay. Which do you prefer, the drumstick or the chicken wing?
Drumstick.
Drumstick has more meat, but I like the chicken wing.
I can't draw it, man.
I've been learning that the chicken wing is a bit better. Mostly because of how like I've come to realize a way how to like actually remove the bone properly and take all the meat off of it very easily.
There you go.
I still think the drumstick is better.
So approximately, from looking at it, you can tell it is sort of a pentagram drawn in very strong lines. But again, it is very faint, and you can only see it very like faintly if you squint. And it seems to be etched under the straight under the spout of this fountain to not be able to be seen. And at this point, I'm going to do a pause, and then we're going to move to Fervorand, because we've been doing this for a while. So I'd say this whole shebang takes about 30 minutes for both of you. And we are back to where Fervorand is. 1 second.
1 second.
I believe you were here, Fervorand, near the kitchen. You feel free to do what you need to do.
Okay. I don't need no sausages.
Yo, mama.
Okay, as you open the door, you walk into a kitchen. But the kitchen isn't normal. There's a huge table seating 12 people or so. Actually, seating exactly 10 people. And it has a ton of food in front of it, still cooked. And you notice that the kitchen was enormous with the amount of like food constantly done. As you enter the kitchen, the door wasn't locked, but you hear this like chewing, very loud chewing. And as you enter, the room itself has this eerie red light coming from these candles from the edges of the room. And the table itself has a ton of really tasty food cooked, but then some of it is just crawling with maggots. And there's another one crawling with these worms, like the food is moving on the table.
Nom, 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 nom.
And at the end of the table sits this enormous creature. In the dark, you can't tell. It is huge. I mean,
I can see it's technically a medium-sized creature, considering it takes only 1 square.
I'm looking at it right now. I don't like what I'm about to see.
If I got this right, actually. If it is a medium.
Hey, Gabe, you gonna do it like that?
I'm gonna do him like that.
Gigantic, I want her to be gigantic and crush my skull.
Hot.
Oh no, it is a medium. Okay. Yeah, no, it's a medium creature. But she's just it is very obese. And it's you've thought the previous 2 fellows were slightly chunksters. This one, I think at some point the head merged with the shoulders. It's missing a neck. Like it got to a point where it's now just grotesque. It's not even like it doesn't have a humanoid shape anymore. It used to, but not anymore. And it just keeps eating and eating. And you notice in front of it is a giant like pot of soup. And it's not even using the ladle. It's just using its hands to like grip in and just eat and consume, and it keeps consuming and spilling all over itself, and the maggots are writhing on the table, and this thing is a mess. Now, you just walked in without stealthing or anything.
So, did you just walk into a boss fight?
Listen, we fought Hans, we fought Gretel. Now it's time for the witch.
And as you enter, this creature sort of is focused on eating, but as you sort of open the door, it hears the creak, because, doors creak, and it kind of goes, and looks at you, and you barely can see the eyes in it. It's not it's confused at first. It's just looking at you, because it's mid-eating while still chewing, and then shifts whatever's left of its head to the side.
Yeah,
and starts smelling.
I just immediately go. Did you want crickets for dessert?
Okay, before you do this, I just want to double check.
If she's checking how I smell, the answer is amazing.
Okay. Okay, as it smells you, it's like goes like meat.
I'll go get your stuff.
And you're in combat, my dude.
Oh well.
But we will come back to you in a second.
He wants that fine Furberand ass.
Okay. We will come back to you in a second.
He wants the Dickens.
Who doesn't?
Shit, okay.
Are you?
Okay, be right back. Back to you, my dude. You are now at this door. You've now blasted through the lock. The door kind of swings on its hinges. Yeah. By the way, Furbrand, as you open the kitchen door, you hear the from above.
Where's the magic?
You hear an explosion from above you. The magic is around in this cupboard.
I'll check it.
Yeah, you take,
cautiously.
Yeah, as you open the cupboard slowly, there's a lot of clutter. There's a ton of things in this cupboard. There's like cloths and books and extra quills and some parchment, tons of stuff. And as you're wading through it, there's a lot of like different pouches. So every time you see a pouch, you put one up on the table. Some of them have magical feel. You put them up. None of them feel like you're still looking for the, rummaging through it. So it takes you a bit of time to get it, but you do manage to rummage out a pouch with the same sort of cloth that was in the tavern on your first day here. And it's exuding the same magic, and you're almost, I'd say, 100% sure this is what you're looking for.
I'd pocket it and just go, all right. Anything else I can check in this room? I'm just gonna look for like any special things that might be in here still. Oh, letters appear.
Yes, you look through the letters, and a lot of the letters are addressed. They're all unopened. I think there's 2 unopened and 1 open. The unopened ones are addressed to, let me get the name correct so I don't mess this up. The unopened ones are addressed to... Oh, where is she? Yes. Enlightened Malkin Rittingham. And they're basically addresses from different people in the community. You think you've seen Enlightened Rittingham, but she seems to be new. She's been transferred recently. You've seen some comments. Two of these, the opened one is a love letter. Pretty graphic. And you notice
your
that...
dick is so fucking massive.
Sorry, the juicy deets. Okay, so it's written by a guy named... do I have him in here? Yes, I do.
I want you to read
and then
out
we
the
find
letter.
out it's like from Steve to
by the guy named Acolyte Laszlo Merrow, basically saying that your hair is spun of autumn wheat beer, and your beautiful face. It's just weird, shitty poetry. And at the end, it's like, oh, how I wish to dip my face into thine bosoms.
Fair dues.
Let me get a face full of them titties, man.
What's the name of this gal?
The girl who is addressed to is Malkin Rittingham, Enlightened. So you know in the clergy there are a few stages. There is the Acolyte when people join. There's Enlightened, which is the next stage. And then there is the Bishop and onwards, and the Archbishop and etc.
So
actually, there's more stages.
All right.
There's more stages in between there. The other two letters are unopened, but they're also addressed to Enlightened Malkin.
You know, honestly, we have dead bodies here. I'm just gonna fucking open them and read them.
Okay, you open up the two letters and...
Crime scene already.
Okay. Yeah, I was thought we were gonna pocket them and look at them again, but fine. Sure, you open them.
Yeah, it's probably best to pocket them.
One of them is... Did you open them or did you pocket them?
Probably best to pocket them.
Okay.
In hindsight.
So you pocket both of those letters and you decide not to... You already spent a lot of time on the smut. You decided not to read the other two. But you do pocket them, and what do you do?
Nothing in this book here. I
presume. The book seems to be a diary of... basically, you see dates, and then you mention, like, today's prayer... is this passage from this book of the Divine Lady. We're singing this hymnal. Steve fell asleep at church again. You know, there's like little notes, and you notice that Enlightened is probably somebody who's maybe... I would say give me an intelligence check, just a general... Or actually, a history check. Give me a history check.
History check?
Mm-hmm.
History,
we haven't made those.
Nuts.
We haven't made those in a while.
It's like one of the things I can do. Oh boy. I'm
very
23.
Nice.
I'm really not happy how they're like lingering on that one for a second there.
Yeah, so you, from the quick look on this room, from the letters, you suddenly start piecing things together. You realize that this is what's commonly... Exposition time. This is what's commonly known as the clergy training center, or like an enlightened house is what it's called. It's when a bunch of acolytes who are willing to, like, become enlightened or like get to the next stage of their clerical arts basically seclude themselves to study for a month or a few weeks depending on how long they need. And this is like a self-sufficient dorm where they have their own kitchen. They basically only leave to go to the prayer every Sunday but always come back here. It's kind of like isolation training. They have the books, they have the dorms, they have a very ascetic living but a very good kitchen apparently. And usually an enlightened, in this case, Enlightened Rittingham, stays with them and oversees their training, and that's why her office was probably the only one locked. She can leave and enter this building. They technically, well, it's not as strict, you know what I mean? Like, it's more of their own volition. If they want to upgrade to Enlightened, they have to do it. And you do recall on a 23, seeing a woman that just rings a bell of this description back when you teleported to, after fighting the hag, to the church basement. And then when you got out, you remember vaguely a face in the crowd that's familiar. So she is one of the clergy. With a 23 history check, that's what you get from this room. And she's probably in charge of all these people.
That's fair. At this point, I think I will literally just... we got the thing. I'm like 99% sure. You said, right? It's not a magical thing in this proximity.
99. I would say, yeah. Oh, well, you're always like 1% not sure, but I'd say you're 99% sure you got it.
At that stage, I would head down to where I would presume either Feverand, what Feverand would be actually, because I still assume they would be together. So yeah, but they would.
Okay, so for intents and purposes of this, cause I'm just relatively considering how much time it would take you to try to bust the door, to investigate the room, to look for things. I'd say overall it's 45 minutes for you to do all of this from the time you left Feverand, right? And basically, Feverand just walked into a fight. I'm gonna say, as you go downstairs, you're gonna hear sounds of things happening, if they're happening, we'll see. But you'll start hearing sounds, but you'll be able to join him, I'd say around, depending on how fast you run, a few rounds in. So you're not gonna be there straight away.
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're gonna go quickly to Sildana, because I want to see what you're doing at this point in time.
Yeah.
Oh. 1 second. You're still in the bathroom, or in the bathing room. And you now see this pentagram underneath you. That's apparently in this bathing pool. And you recall Abak saying that there was a weird magical sense from this room. It doesn't seem to light up. It doesn't have any, like, glowing light or anything. It doesn't look sinister at all. It's just there. What do you do?
I see this pattern there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything at the center of it?
Mm-mm. It's just a continuous line made of metal or something, or tile or something. You can't tell it's slippery underwater.
Then in that case, since I know it's there, it's made of metal, you said?
Well, it's made of smooth material, but it's continuous.
Then that... I don't know what else to really do with that. Other than maybe try to...
You don't have to do anything with it. I just said you found it. You can just leave.
Maybe I can try to fuck with it?
If you want to, tell me how you fuck with it.
I'm gonna take out my short sword and try to break it, I guess.
Okay, give me...
Got a brute force.
Give me an attack roll with disadvantage, because to attack it, you need to get back in the pool, and it's slippery, and there's a lot of water and foam, and you can't really see anymore, but you're trying to hit the thing.
Danny is spending like an exorbitant amount of time just to ruin like what is essentially a cleaning spell.
Yeah,
oh boy.
It does seem to be.
Right. So then, wait.
Why I left there, I was like, it's gonna be good.
So wait, you said an attack roll?
Yes, with disadvantage, please. With your short sword.
Come on. Game. There we go. 4. Oh, 25.
Why do you have a D4 with it?
Because I said I put in guidance on it.
You don't guide yourself for attacks. Guidance is only for saving throws and ability checks. Yeah. So just roll it again, because it's a disadvantage. So it was 17 plus 5 and...
Is guidance for saving throws too? I thought that was resistance.
Yeah, resistance. 14. You managed to hit it, and you hit metal, and your sword is like, screeching down like on tile, and there's a bit of debris floating up from all the water, and you just keep indiscriminately hacking at it, and at some point you look at your short sword, and it's dulled. Actually, the short sword you use, can you write that down, that you're gonna have, what is your short sword damage usually?
Just give it the broken condition.
Oh, can I do that? It's not broken, it's just gonna do less damage because it's dulled.
Yeah, like broken.
Okay, it's 1d6 like... piercing. Give it a -2.
Okay.
You gotta do that in D&D Beyond, baby.
Yes. Just like every time you're gonna use it, I'm gonna write it down to remind you, but it's gonna be -2 to damage.
I'll write it down.
So.
Where the fuck is it? There it is.
It's not broken, but you can probably tell you need to go see a blacksmith to sharpen it again for it to work.
Well, properly. I'm about to do something worse then.
But it's not broken. Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna smash the statue.
Okay, as you get close to it, where are you smashing it from? Are you smashing it from the water, or are you gonna get out of the water, or what's up?
I mean, from the water, I guess. I mean, the closest way possible.
You're here, and now it's spouting water at you. And how are you trying to destroy? You're trying to stab into the stone. It's made of stone.
I'm gonna turn my blade around to the blunt end, and I'm gonna whack it with the blunt end.
Okay, give me. This is a pure strength check. Give me a strength check.
Okie dokie. And then I can add guidance to that one.
I'm just curious how you think a sword is gonna like have that much of an impact. I mean, to be fair, if it's like
11.
God damn it, 11.
Yeah, so as you're smacking it, you create a little bit of a
solids though, not.
You don't create a dent, but you rub the surface of her face a little bit, and it just feels wrong smacking such a beautiful, serene sort of teenage girl's face. But you keep going at it, and at some point you hit, and you hear ding, 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 and you look down, and the pommel of your sword with which you've been hacked, like smacking it, it's fallen off.
Nah.
Your sword's now broken. You can't use it. You've destroyed your sword, and the statue seems to be scratched up but unfazed.
Well, goddamn. Did I have an item in my...
is gonna be pissed.
Listen, as you turn around in this lake full of just debris and water that's now just continuously turning really dirty, you realize you have no idea how long you spent here hacking at this place. And because of the acoustics in the room, the smacking, it took a lot of noise. So actually, you don't know how much time has passed, but you have a nagging feeling that it might have been a while.
I guess I just gotta let it go, and I'm just gonna go upstairs.
Okay. Before I send you upstairs, I'm actually gonna tell you, unlike Max took 45 minutes, you took a whole hour in this basement doing all of these shenanigans. That's why
it's cat and mouse for Gabe now.
So what happens is Gabe starts, then a few turns in, Bax will probably go in, and then a few turns in, I will put Sildana on the ground floor. But for now, tis but Gabe and the creature.
What's the time scale for Belwar and
well, I think it's been around an hour since you guys are gone, but you don't know how far they had to go to put, Traril safely somewhere else, because they don't know who to trust in this district. You don't know how long it took them to get back. You also don't know, because it's two of them without any strength, and they're carrying a person, you approximate that. Bitches. But you probably you have a feeling they might be on their way back, but they're not in yet. So split the party, yeah, of course. That's the beautiful thing. Love that. Love that for you. It's amazing.
All right, ready?
Let me put combat music, and we will be ready.
No, I know.
This is my combat music.
Yeah, I think it's because I have so many windows open. My computer's like, anyway, there we go. Combat starts. You
die.
Yeah, I explode. Just
hold up.
Oh!
Honestly, reasonable. Should just.
Honestly, do you want to take a break here?
Yes. Oh shit! I completely forgot about a break. Let's take a break.
I'm about to say, I think this might be the perfect moment to do it.
Yeah, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back to the combat while I refresh a few pages, maybe hoping it will get faster.
Yeah.
See you guys in a little bit.
See you Monday.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
And we are back.
Hola.
Hello, world. We are back
World.
to combat.
World Star.
Oh, no, that's the wrong
World
playlist.
Store.
Wrong playlist. Needs to be battle. This is... There we go.
Are you telling me I don't get to listen to like subtle ballerina music during this
Nah,
combat?
you get to listen to whatever you want. This is for the viewers.
Why are the
Okay.
worms in initiative?
Because they're going up my ass, Danny.
There's
The
These are
worms.
not regular
a swarm
worms.
of maggots coming up the ass, and a swarm of
Give-
rot grubs coming up the ass, and probably
me-
him as well.
Give me an initiative roll.
Oh boy.
10.
Why
Oh
do the
boy.
worms have initiative?
Because they're going up my ass to give me worms, Danny.
Okay.
Don't you know science?
Oh,
This is how you
The
get
worms-
worms. They crawl
the
up your
worms-
ass.
Literally
I
just
don't
talked
know
about
about
alien
that.
probing. Come on, guys.
The worms, this is what we do on break. Well, that's what they do. I refill my drink because I have to deal with their talk on break. Anyway,
Mommy needs her happy juice to handle us.
yes, mommy needs her happy spicy juice. Okay, so
happy spicy juice.
the
Coping
maggots
mechanism.
actually rolled a natural 20, so they go first. So as this creature, you, from the overlook and from the like dim lighting, you can tell kind of that it used to be, it has like greenish skin and it's got like tusks, so you think it might have been a half-orc or an orc. It's not anymore. Whatever it is, it's like, the way it moves as well, it's very fast but very liquid, like it doesn't have any bones in this bag of just flesh.
You
But
see
before...
the fat jiggle as he walks.
Yeah, it doesn't walk yet. It's just sitting and still eating as it yells, "Mate!" And it points a finger towards you. And you notice that there's this really nice roast turkey on the table that's been moving. And then the turkey suddenly, like, clutters to the floor. And out of it, I believe... Oh, what's the movement? It's not very high. The turkey falls...
It's maggots. They're not moving fast.
Yeah, the turkey falls over on the floor, and you notice that there's like a swarm of maggots emerge from said turkey, and they move all the way up to you, but that's all they can do. And they sort of... let me just double check about this thing that they do.
This maggot's gonna have an opportunity attack.
Yes, they crawl sort of under you, but
They crawl up his ass!
they don't crawl up your ass just yet. That is their turn. So I'm gonna just make them.
turn.
I'm gonna make them invisible, but they're there.
They're up my ass!
Under you.
They're up my ass.
Okay. Amazing. Okay. That is their turn, and then
That's not
we're
the
gonna.
word I'd use.
Oh, sorry. Begin combat. Yes. So that is their turn. So this is... God, I'm sorry. This is turn 1. Then afterwards, suddenly... Bless you. Bless you. You hear like something knocking at the window, and I'm going to have to do a...
It's like a random civilian, like, is everything okay in there, Bob?
No, you're at the very top floor. Oh, you're at the ground
Just-
floor, actually, so...
Just see you on the floor, just being like, the
Okay.
worms are going up my ass!
Okay, so it's, you hear a clattering and then a shatter, and the really beautiful stained glass window shatters as a swarm of bats flies into the room. And, so it's gonna be 1, 2... How much movement do they have? 30. That's 10, 20, 30... And it, like, heads straight for you, but that's all they can do. Then...
Disengages closest door. Good luck, guys.
Then, then you see there's, like, I didn't put it here, but there's, like, a pile of rags near, yeah, this area. There's a pile of rags over there, and then out of those rags, some sort of weird, fucked up creature comes out. It's... larger than a bat, but it's got like a weird mosquito nose, but like bat ears, and it's like a mix between a mosquito and a bat. It's fucking weird.
Just show a picture.
Oh my god, it's the Lord of Flies.
It's a weird like amalgamation of
Show
things.
pics.
Oh god, how do I show a picture?
Pics, please.
Yeah, pics, please.
How do I show a picture again on here? Is it like how do I share image?
Just open the actors panel and find the creature. Just right click, show artwork or show token.
There we go. Where is it? So that's kind of what it looks like. It's weird, deformed.
You have to click the show players on top of the image.
A weird, deformed bat with these weird glassy eyes, a strange snout. It's just looking weird, but it's bigger than a regular bat. Bigger than a regular
honestly,
bat.
it's kind of cute.
It is kind of cute.
I would smack that with a baseball bat.
Yeah, same.
It is
Wait.
kind of cute.
Wait.
And
I
this
hate
kind
that snoot.
yeah, and this kind of cute creature, actually, how far can it move?
Is actually a horrifying monster that is here to eat your insides.
Yeah, it flies. So
Crawling up my ass.
So it goes 1, 2.
My ass.
Okay, it was underneath here, so I'd say it was prone, so it moves half its movement. I'll do this for you. 1, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, and it uses its full turn to like just fly at you. And now it is your turn. What do you do? You now are standing in a pool of maggots. There's a bunch of bats above your head, and this weird, like, kind of ugly, cute pug-level creature is flying straight at you with like razor-sharp teeth. About to bite.
I disengage, take a step back, close the door, and leave.
Do you lock the door after yourself?
I don't have any keys, so I can't.
Okay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
If I can lock the door, I will.
So what's your movement? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah?
So far I have 2 left.
Yeah. Go, you can move. I'm unpaused. Okay. Do you do anything with your bonus action?
No. Well, you know what? I do patient defense.
As a bonus action. Okay. You do patient defense.
Plus, they didn't go with the rush.
Great. Good for you.
They're
Okay.
gonna outrun me.
then there is another. You hear just like scratching and screeching and lots of noises coming from that room. I'm just gonna move things about so that they. Oh God.
They're animals. They can't open doors.
No, they can't.
Have an
But
idea.
the big thing can.
What you gotta do? Roll over them to open the door?
Or if they're
Mate,
just Pokemon.
if it's really as bad as you said, that motherfucker's not coming out of that chair.
It's like watching the movie The Whale, but it's more horrifying.
Oh,
Yes.
bro, come on.
So you hear footsteps like.
Does the floor break from underneath him if he's making that much noise with a single step? Like, is he actually capable of lifting his leg, or is it not just like dragging it along the ground?
It is surprisingly limber, and as you're running, you can hear it like come up, like you hear like meat, boom, 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 and then like something impact the door.
Bonk.
But you don't hear it open or anything.
I have an idea. An
Don't.
evil idea. Just lead it to Hansel and Gretel. He's got the meat.
I mean, they're
And
dead
the
already.
bodies
Okay, okay, so these guys don't do anything because they can't. These guys don't do anything because they can't. Neither does he. It is now your turn. What do you do? So this is round 2.
1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then dash. 1, 2. Yeah.
So for your reference, I'm just gonna point here. This is the exit that you came through. This is the entrance door.
I was gonna go here.
Yeah, no, but just so you remember, because it doesn't really look like a door, but that's the entrance. Okay, sorry, carry on. You finish your movement.
So this is a different pathway. So this is the entrance. Then.
This is the entrance. This is a different
Did I
pathway.
go over here?
Okay, is that all of your movement? That's your action and movement,
Yes.
I believe.
This
Yeah.
this is my turn.
Wonderful. Nothing happens, and then you hear you just hear a.
3, 5, 4, fum.
You just hear a. Let me check.
I got
Yeah,
this
you hear
now.
you hear a.
My bum.
And you hear like wood break, and I feel like this is heard by everybody in the house except for Soldana, because you're in the basement when you're hacking. You're still hacking at the statue, so it's a lot of noise. But Bax, you definitely heard this, and you at this point are hurrying towards the stairs, and you will be here at the end of next round. I'll add you to initiative. Okay, so that's 1. How much can she move?
Well, we're not gonna die.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
Did we do a short rest before we like insert here, like on the way? Right?
Believe so. I'll let you do a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I'm not
then
actually
it's
gonna use it, though.
these boys.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
I love maggots on my ass.
Got maggots up your ass?
Don't you?
No.
Man, your poops must be very unhealthy.
What?
Yeah, you see the maggots? They eat away all the toxic energy from my
No.
Okay. That is their turn. How much can you do? Ooh, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
These guys are surprisingly fast.
Yeah, they're not even on initiative. They're just fucking bolting it.
Yeah. So there was so 40. That's how many squares is 80 feet?
30 is 6, so it would be just 8
12.
for
12.
40.
Oh no, wait.
Math. 40 is 8.
Okay, so it was
6 so 8 plus 8 is 16.
so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It's got a flight of 40. Okay, so 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. So you see this, like, the little creatures, like, just like, it's like half flying, half crawling up the ceiling.
Doing that like cockroach jump.
Yeah, it's doing like a weird cockroach jump, and it's like bouncing off of the ceiling. It's moving really fucking fast towards you. And I believe it is now. Sorry, they've just used their movements completely. So it's now your turn. What do you do?
I open. Oh, hang on. I take one step, open the door to the outside, take a step back. That's 2, 3, open, 4, close, 5, 6.
You're in a storeroom.
Yep.
There's a bunch of panic included in here.
I'm trying to lead it to just go outside, because this specific building is corrupt and probably nothing gets spotted inside. But the moment they leave the building, they're probably gonna get like, "What is that thing? Should we kill it, Bob? Yeah, you better go get the fucking shotgun, buddy. We're gonna fucking shoot that thing. We're not gonna find the face."
Is that all of your movement, or do you have bonus action and action left or anything?
That's all my movement. I used my actions to open 2 doors.
Okay, awesome.
And close
So,
one of them.
Stone cold response.
5 feet.
Stone cold.
Okay.
Just like. Okay.
Let's have them break down this door.
It's like, yeah, this is not in my favor.
It's just Gabe being Gabe.
I am a survivor. Bleh. Wow.
You are a survival, yes.
Yeah, I am a survival. I am the fight.
All right. That you just hear footsteps and running and meat. And at this point, Bax.
I'm assuming he doesn't like going to the vegetable storage.
You reappear on the stairs from upstairs.
Oh no, his one weakness.
And I believe you can hear a bunch of running. So roll me an initiative to see where you end up in the next turn.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No, it's 15.
Okay, you're not that down up. So basically next, let me see these boys. How far can they go? Surprisingly fast. 1, 2.
Come on, shake your body, let me do that Pokemon.
2, 1, 2. Okay. And then the bats go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm just imagining like the bat creature thing, like bonking against the door. Instead of like loud door knocking and banging, you just hear.
I'm a scat man.
Okay. Cool. It is now your turn, Bax. You enter and you just hear like footsteps and the sound meat and lots of like skittering and just noise.
Successfully diverted.
A lot of noise.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What is going?
What in the goddamn?
And as you step over there, you see through the open door this like enormous like obese thing that moves very fast. And it's kind of like it looks like it doesn't have bones, like it's just a bag of muscle and fat, and it's hurling down the corridor yelling meat. So you just walk out and you see like
yourself?
and you see like doom, 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 whoosh, in front of your face, and you're just like, what do you do?
I just walk away casually.
What do you do, my dude?
I just did.
Oh, you step back? Okay.
Are you just leaving it?
Sometimes, alright, you look at something and you go, fuck that. This is one of those days.
Okay, it's a bit of a...
You son of a bitch.
Okay, so you did like...
stand here with like a fucking Eldritch Blast, like prepared if something comes past, but
if it comes your way, you have an Eldritch Blast. Okay, let me just, before I continue, try out the census of these things, because I want to double check.
If you smell him.
I smell a little dragon over here.
Okay, what is this?
Smell oregano.
Nope. Not this one. This one is just gonna skitter and try to, like, claw at the door. It is now your turn, Feverend. What do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna do this big brain strategy where I move here and I take these crates of vegetables and I stack them against the door.
Okay, that was good. 6 seconds. You are pretty dexterous, but I still need you to give me... Just give me a dexterity saving throw with... I'm not going to give you disadvantage. I'm just going to give you a dexterity saving throw to see how many you can stack in front of the door and how long it's going to keep the whatever's behind it out.
19.
19. That's not that bad. Okay, give me a d4. Roll.
3.
You managed to stack 3 crates of things before 6 seconds are up. You use all of your actions to quickly do this, and you managed to stack a bunch of carrots, whatever's closest, carrots and onions are pretty heavy, so you're pretty sure, yeah, you kind of barricade this door a little bit. I'm gonna give this door a DC 18 strength saving throw to bust open. It's not locked, you don't have a key, but basically whatever's on the other side needs to beat the DC to come in. I'm telling you this. But you don't know, you're like, okay, maybe I'm fine. But that is your action and bonus action. You still got movement. I'll let you move a little bit away if you want.
Run away. Break through the window.
Okay, I think like this is as far as you get. So you barricade and you start legging it, and that's gonna be your turn.
Yep. I mean, he's either gonna bang the door so much that somebody who from outside that sees the open door goes, "What's going on?" and diverts his attention, or one of you guys goes, "What's going on?" and diverts his attention.
Yeah, I just want to double check whether this really moves. Yeah. Okay. Yes. It's fine. Whatever. Why did I even put it there? Cool. You see like skittering, and as you started barricading, there was this little like a snout behind the door as you closed it on it. Then you hear a move and boom, 1, 2, 3, boom. Tries to bull rush the door. It's gonna do a strength check.
Just wanted to see, like, just explodes and then all the vegetables are everywhere.
Yeah, I said it was a DC 18 because it was only 3 boxes, and as it's like boom rushing, it bursts through the door, and vegetables go flying everywhere. And for a second, I'm gonna do a... Let's do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no, vegetables!
To be fair, this thing now wants meat. It's got its sights set on you. I'm gonna say it was an action to bull rush through the door, because now it stops and it's like sniffing you. So I'm gonna call its movement there, because it went 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it still got a bit of movement, but it was its action. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is 20 feet. That is its turn. Sildana, you're still not up here. You're gonna join in another turn, because it took you longer.
You just hear like chaos upstairs. She's like, but I wonder if I slap this statue.
Yeah, you're like, I don't know. That should be fine.
I do it for the people.
Do it for the
You're
views.
doing the equivalent of smacking a bicycle with a screwdriver. You're just going like bonk, 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 bonk.
Okay. So maggots, can they sense? No, it's blind sight. They're blind. They're just gonna keep going to...
Do they sense mad? Go like, dragon ass. I would like to go inside of that.
Yeah, anyway, okay. Oh, actually, they can rush. I didn't know that, okay.
They can rush?
Something you don't want to hear.
Yeah, as you so these are mutant maggots. This is not real maggots. As you've been running away, you suddenly hear like a and you look down and there's these like maggots the size of a thumb, and they're all like in a swarm that's sort of undulating and moving. Damn, they've got 20 feet of movement, and I've triple checked this. But they do, and the thing is, when they rush, this is all of their actions. They can't do anything to you yet, but they are gaining on you. Max, what do? You hear the conflict move away from you.
Don't worry about it. Alright, well, I'm gonna sneak up.
You're fucked.
I'm gonna sneak up. Oh wait, no. Well, let me.
They caught up to me like ridiculously fast.
2, 3, 4, 5.
There's no escape.
Fuck it. They're outside. Well, that's always.
They're up my ass.
My ass.
You see a flickering of bats on the outside.
Well.
Well, probably a great bonfire is not going to be that efficient if they're going to be fucking in the air, but ish.
Any form of AoE would be appreciated.
Oh, AoE? I don't have AoE.
And that's why you're suboptimal.
Come on. I mean, I got sleep. Do you want me to make them fall asleep?
Yes.
Maybe, sure. But I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. 25 on the...
Right up the crack pipe.
Yeah, right up its ass.
They're in my ass!
Oh, only 4 force.
Okay, sorry, give me a second. Did I forget? Oh,
Yes.
shit. Okay.
Are you telling me they have another special ability to crawl even further up my asshole?
No, I forgot something. It's fine.
If it's gonna be the monster I just attacked has a special ability to like really fuck someone up, I'm gonna be pissed, Natalie.
Okay, so sorry. I'm sorry, I got distracted for a second. Who did you attack? The little weird creature.
Yeah.
You got a 25 to hit, and you did 4 damage. It is force damage. Okay. Oh, as you, so as this thing is like crawling, and it's been, biting at the door, but as the door is now down, it's like it's holding on and looking in and about to like fly in. As it's like moves its wings to fly, you cast Eldritch Blast, and as it hits it, it goes, and it just burns up, and it's dead.
Nice.
Oh no, not this.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
God.
Okay. What? What have you done?
As it was about to fly out, it
You
kind of goes
monster.
like, and disperses.
Killed that
Actually,
poor innocent creature.
before you carry on, how far are you? Are you within 20 feet of the thing, of this baby?
He's gonna be like,
big boy.
yeah, more meat.
You are within 20 feet of
the
him, right?
little boy, I'm like 15 feet. Of the big boy, I'm like
20 feet.
I don't fucking know, 20 feet, I guess. I can't
Yes.
see him. Yeah. I guess.
You started your turn. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Did you actually open the door? I can't see through.
Yeah, the door's open.
You know, Mads,
What did you say?
You
Again?
just-
Constitution?
Constitution saving throw, please.
you just killed this man's Displacer Beast, Mads.
Fuck up right now. Don't need this
Not
shit.
20.
Not
Holy
20.
shit.
Get him
Okay,
out.
Finally got one.
Get him out of here!
you finally got one.
I
Okay.
guess Gabe was just getting tired of making your rolls so shit.
Gabe was getting tired of
Honestly, that is
gatekeeping
just
you.
fucking repayment for mentioning this Displacer Beast. I still remember the fucking name. Nessa. I will remember that
What is
name.
this Displacer Beast thing? I'm very confused.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
never mind. Nothing happens to you. The stench following this creature as it's running is ridiculous, and there's like bats and maggots, and you're just like, Jesus, there's so much shit happening. Is that your turn? You still have a bonus action.
Yeah, I can do so much with a bonus action. No, I'm gonna skip. Sorry,
Okay.
that
This thing's dead. And now it is your turn for a round. You also start your turn within 20 feet, so give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
what I meant by that was not stat. I just generally don't have a bonus action.
21.
Nat one.
You're
Oh, I
fine.
thought it was a nat one.
The stench doesn't get to you. You're fine. What do you do?
Well, these maggots really want to get up my ass, so I'm gonna go up theirs. Yeah.
You're
Okay.
gonna sickle all of them at once?
I will try.
1 second. I need to double check something before you do this.
Wait, what the
Yes.
fuck is-
What did you hit? Yeah, 17 to hit. Yeah. You give me damage. You think you hit?
I think I hit. Okay. 5.
5. So as you attack this creature, you hold on. Did I give it health points or no? Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you manage to slice at some of the maggots and you cut them open, some of them like, but the swarm is still moving, it's still there, but you think you managed to get some purchase in there. Oh, actually, hold on. Is your weapon magical?
No.
Okay, then give me a second. Then as you're attacking it, you're not sure it's very effective to just, you know, hack at them. It's a swarm, really.
Yep.
So how do you round down? So 5 divided by 2 is going to be 2, right? Or is it 3?
You always round down.
Okay,
every
so
time.
yeah. Okay, so you feel like you might have killed 1 or 2 maggots, but that's probably not enough.
That's fine. Next move was...
Yes. That was your attack.
Yeah, hang on, it's just my macros are being an asshole. Because the character sheet was re-imported.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I just need to rename everything.
I noticed an error with mine as well, but don't worry about it.
It's again 17 to hit as I stomp on some of them.
You managed to hit it.
7 damage.
Bludgeoning. Okay.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, you managed to stomp on a few of them, but they managed to like come away from you. They managed to somehow have a collective consciousness, and they react to you as they, you know, as they move about. But there's still quite a few of these maggots left. It was a big turkey. It was full of maggots. Do you do anything else?
And like 1 second after, like they accumulate and then they just go up like.
Yes. Then I go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you open. Oh, you open the door and you come inside the room, and you lock the door. Is that your turn?
4.
Man is desperate.
5.
Now, what are you gonna do when you're stuck in a room?
You went to
no
storage.
way.
Right here that I can use.
Yeah, there's so you notice that the previous room considering how much these people eat, there was a lot of like storage for food. And this is where they have coal and bottles and plates and utensils and other things that are not food.
Free alcohol, baby.
But yes, you do a quick once over and you notice a bunch of bottles of liquor, bunch of cups, a bunch of metal pots and pans, a lot of booze, and coal for the
A lot
stove.
of booze.
Okay, is that your turn? Wonderful. Okay, so these... We'll do some rolls. Okay. So these...
So many worms. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's a lot of worms on there. Lots of wriggling. Lots of festering and wriggling.
Can't believe this is how I get worms.
Okay, now this
worm
thing...
juice.
Part of this is surprising.
This thing is actually, now that you hit the little thingy behind it, the creature, it sort of turns around, and now it's gonna have to make a choice. So I'm just gonna roll a d4, and see what happens.
Is it going to chase the thing that's constantly running away and blocking its path, or B, go after the thing that doesn't realize it's a threat yet?
You realize this thing is pretty stupid.
Please let it go.
Okay,
after
I'm gonna go odds. Okay, pick odds or even.
No, it's coming for your ass this time.
I am even.
Well, I'm always at
Even
odds with
Steven.
Gabe, so I
Okay.
guess I'm odd. Please odd.
This thing rushes after you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's 20. Yeah.
Does not want to give up your
Yeah.
ass.
1, 2.
Very stuck in the ass.
You close the door, right? And it uses 3, 4. It needs to try to break open, like try to slam through the door. It doesn't have the brain to like hit it, so it's just gonna try to slam through it. Yeah, it manages to slam through it, and it slams through the door.
Damn. It fucking dashed and broke down the door.
Well, it's like it's just through sheer weight. It's
just imagine
moves.
a giant fucking boulder just coming
And it
out
wasn't,
the door.
and it wasn't locked. That's the thing. It wasn't locked, so it just went right through it.
I don't have any fucking keys.
Okay, now at this point, there's a lot of ruckus. Sildana, you manage, as you came up the stairs, and you're just like, I better find the gang. As you come from downstairs, you now hear all this crap, and you are very confused. Roll
oh
me,
my god,
roll me
what
initiative.
the fuck is going on here?
Roll me initiative, and you will join in this round whenever your initiative strikes. Oh, not bad.
What's going on in here?
Okay, so
Breakfast.
the maggots are gonna follow.
Maggot.
2, 3, 4.
You no longer can hide, Gabe.
Yeah, they're gonna get into they're gonna get
trapped in here with me.
they're gonna get into your space, but they don't do
So
anything because that's all of their movement. Oh, I forgot to move
That's
the bats.
fine.
Actually,
What's actually gonna happen for you?
The door is open.
1,
Just go after
2,
bats.
3, 4. The bats are going to get into your space, bats.
Shit.
I completely forgot about the bats, actually. They were sort of hiding on the side there. And
You don't have them in the initiative
they're-
as well, by the way.
I did. Oh, because they're invisible. Hold on. No, wait, what? What? Hold on. Sorry. There you go.
I kind of hope that would randomly make you delete them, and
No,
they
no.
fade out to black.
So the bats are now in
Bad
your
enough.
in your vicinity, and what they're gonna try to do is they're gonna try to swarm. So they get into your location. They're gonna try to bite you. Let's see if they can.
Probably can.
You're gonna get like vampire.
Does a
rage.
6 hit you?
Oh my god.
Excessively.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
No.
So the bats are flying towards you, but your skin, your dragon
I'm gonna
hide
say
is so
AC
tough.
enough.
It's so tough to the point where the bats are like trying to gnaw at it, but they can't get through, and they're just a nuisance now. But they're
I'm
in
just
your
looking
space.
not pathetic. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. Sildana, you come out of the basement, just come up there, and
Well-
you see Bax being swarmed by bats.
Oh my god.
Somebody opened the wrong chimney.
Yeah.
Bax, do you need help with that?
Honestly, like, annoyedly, like, because you said they were, like, just normally they weren't really doing anything, I just look at him like, motherfucker, what do you think?
Oh, you look fine right now.
Get me a broom. Get me a broom.
I guess, yes. I need help. Get him off me.
I take out a torch
Okay.
and I light it,
Okay.
Hell, boy.
and I'm gonna try and kind of swing it around to try and.
Please, if he hits that one, please don't hit me in the face.
Try and like get it away, get them away from him.
Okay, so you're lighting up a torch. That's an action. To pull it out, light it up, and to wave it around him to what? Scare the bats?
Yeah, essentially.
Give me an intimidation check.
I guess so.
Yeah? I don't know. It's not an attack.
You are intimidating them.
I am
Yeah.
very intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
Come on with the nat 20.
Oh boy, no.
Yeah,
that's 11.
they seem to be really single-mindedly focused on trying to bite bats. at the
They're
moment.
trying to just bite your ass. God damn.
Yes.
I find
Do you do anything
origin
else?
of Bax-
You have a bonus action and some movement left.
Oh boy. I just kind of move around back. Can I? Can I? move
Yeah,
around
you
them?
can go. Oh, actually, no. Because you're going through the space with bats, it's half the movement. So it's difficult terrain.
I'm just gonna. Yeah. Then I guess I go through about here.
Yeah, you could have swapped with Bax if it was just him, but because the bats are in his space, you can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That is your turn, I believe. Unless you have something else you want to do.
No, that's it.
Cool,
Doo, doo,
Bax.
doo, doo.
It is you. What do you do?
Panic. No,
I tried as best I could.
oh, damn. Well, I will step one out. Still in the range. And then I will electric shock him with my good old move, shocking grasp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'll there you go. Come on, hit.
Not 20. Holy shit.
Oh my god, another one?
I mean, honestly,
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
take it. I'll take it.
I
It
think-
seems like Gabe is being very nice today.
Yeah.
That's just a straight 10 lightning damage.
I mean, he does know that after this, we're gonna go back to Baldur's Gate.
He's gonna cry. So
He's gonna die.
I've actually been trying some Baldur's Gate, but once I figure out how to do multiplayer, we could play together at some point.
No, I can show you.
Well, not right now, because, you know, I'll probably have
I
to...
don't even know.
Can you do it with the same character that you're doing the main storyline with, or do you have to do different characters?
You create a new game.
Okay, yeah.
You create your own character.
We could do it later, not now. Game. This D&D. Enough D&D for today. Okay, so you shocking grasp. It does attack. You take 10 lightning damage. Let me see about the resistances. I don't think they're resistant to lightning. Nope, they take it.
That would be quite shocking.
They take it. They're alive. How heavily wounded? Are they all bleeding? They all got stabbed.
Do I get a reverse inspiration for that one?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Oh my god, I really need the disgusted emoji to just be in chat because I use that face all the time.
Honestly, I'm just finally happy someone else got the reverse inspiration.
Okay.
Dude, I'm fishing for it.
Okay,
Yeah,
do you do
like
anything
fishing for 'em,
else?
I'm like-
You manage to shock some of the bats and some of them fall from out of the swarm, but the thing still moves like one big cloud of bats.
I imagine like just a little bit of electricity like ran through them all like a shuriken, but only like majority of them got like a major impact. So since that means they can't take reactions, I'm just
Oh yeah, they can't. Right, yeah.
move back.
It does take you twice as much movement to go through the swarm because it's
shit. In that regard, bonk bonk. Yeah.
Okay, so you do 1, 2. Yeah.
Now I'm moving further. I need to go and help.
Lovely.
I need to go help Private Ryan over there, who's being chased. I can't run too far.
Okay. Now it is as you have stomping on these maggots, you hear like skittering coming from behind the walls, and a swarm of rats emerges from underneath one of the boxes, and.
I swear, do you just want to fuck over Gabe today?
I did not expect Gabe to just walk into the kitchen on his own, or like the dining room.
I don't think this place is up to health code.
Yeah,
It
I
isn't.
think it's in heavy.
It really
violations
isn't.
here.
That's the point. You've uncovered the mystery. This place needs a health inspection.
Call us the health
The health
inspectors.
inspector.
Anyway,
They did. That's why they're dead now.
These rats, I believe, what they can do is, they can also swarm. I don't know if 2 swarms can be in one place at the same time.
I don't think so because then it wouldn't be swarming.
Okay, I'd say these rats are like moving around you, trying to figure out how to get to you. And I believe it is now your turn. Give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
The rats are like, what the fuck? These maggots, man, they're in the way. Why they're in the way?
They just start
Get out of
fighting
there.
each other over my asshole.
The rat's like, only I go up there.
Shit, okay. That's bad.
Bye.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
You take
Get some,
3
resurrections
acid
roll,
damage as you walk. You're surrounded by these vermin and the stench and the biting and like it just burns your skin and like it burns the inside of your throat and you just feel sick. So it's 3 acid damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it is now your turn.
I step out of the worms.
Yeah, that takes 10 feet of movement to do that because you know you're
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not moving any more than this.
cool.
I would like to use my action to pummel on the meat grinder.
Sure.
That's 23.
That hits.
There goes the good rolls.
7 damage.
What kind of slashing, right?
Yep, I am cutting open
Let
the lard.
me just double check. Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna get all the Swiss cheese
No,
out
it's
of it.
fine. Yeah, carry on.
How badly hurt does it look?
It looks pretty hurt. So as you take your sickle and you sort of slash through it, you open up like from the belly up, and from the inside, like it's red, it's blood, but it's sort of now turning a bit putrid, and it's mixing with some green goo, and it starts spewing out, and you see a bit of intestine fall out, but it's still moving.
Okay.
Honestly,
Hunger.
if that was the fate of Hansel and Gretel, we've done it in favor.
I'm just gonna flurry of blow, blow his ass.
13 meets and beats it, hits.
Oh, really?
Yay!
Yeah.
5.
5. As you pummel it further, it is literally on its last legs. You recall pummeling that Greta. Not Greta. Her name is not Greta. But you remember pummeling that poor woman into the ground.
Yep.
So he eats it again.
And you hit it again, and I'll just say you end up completely like going completely.
I'm not trapped with you. You're trapped with me.
Yeah,
It's like a caught coyote who's like trying to fucking just go ham.
You're trapped in here with me, and this thing is basically just dead. And as you pull your hands out of it, I need you to give me another Constitution saving throw.
This is fine.
Because you're right in it, so.
I am right in it. I am building up the stank. Saving throw, normal.
Build up the stank.
The stank. 11.
11 meets and beats it. You're fine. You managed to avoid all of the things that hit you in the face and like the shoulder and the clothes. But as you notice the goo that comes out, it's a weird. Because you did notice when you beat up that woman, it was complete blood and muscle. Well, blood and fat. This is like, this thing barely has any bones, but there's some remnants of like the prior humanoid physique it had. But the guts are now almost completely turned. So it's like, you notice that it was probably in the middle of turning into something, but you're not sure what or what's going on. But it's pretty much dead. From what you can tell, it's dead. What else do you do?
I have used my action and bonus action. Is it a stretch to knock down this torch in the process, either sides, to hopefully just ignite the fucking area?
I'd say you can move to it, and I will let you do it first thing next turn.
Alright.
If that's cool with you. Okay.
It's now worms up my ass.
No, it's the worms that are still in the kitchen. They're slowly making their way towards you guys. That bitch is dead. It is now these maggots. So the maggots actually they go into 1, 2, and they swarm the corpse. And you notice them going in and like, it's just disgusting. I mean, you got a pretty strong stomach, but it's happening right next to you. I need you to give me...
Considering my past, it seems pretty tame.
Yeah, but still just give me a Constitution saving throw just to be safe.
Alright.
See if you get a little nauseous.
That one, you hurl everywhere.
I saw the one, and I was like, come on, give me the one. I want to throw up on them.
Nah, you're fine. You're just standing there, you're like, I've seen worse. Literally, you're like, I've literally seen worse, I don't care.
I've done worse.
Yep. And while that's happening...
I've been worse.
I did a war crime last week that was worse than this. What do you mean?
The bats are gonna go after you, Sildana, because you're right next to them. And they're going to try to bite.
Man.
Natural 20. They hit.
Oh, fuck.
So, critical. You take 8 piercing damage.
Yeah, this is my fault for trying to help Mads. I should have just left him alone.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's fine.
I mean, clearly I saw you were.
It is their turn, and now it is yours. What do you do?
It's my turn now?
Yep.
Cry.
Well, I'm gonna try and hit them all with my torch.
Okay, so that's I believe just give me a regular attack roll because you're kind of in the same space and you're just moving it. So just give me your short sword attack roll.
I would give it that, yeah.
Because you're basically just swinging it. Make it easier for everybody.
Oop. Come on, I was almost a nat 20.
13. Ooh, yeah, you hit. How much? Give me 1d6 damage.
Yeah.
You
1.
do 1 fire damage to the swarm.
Yeah.
But you managed to do it. Are you trying to shoot them away as well, or?
Yes.
Okay, they're gonna do a wisdom saving throw against intimidation. Actually, no, just roll me intimidation. You roll.
Where's it? There it is. Come on, just give me something good. For the love of God.
11.
For the fucking love of God.
Watching the dice drop on the 8.
They plan to bite the shit out of you, so you're fine.
I'm gonna fucking...
You're gonna get vampire aids.
Anything else you want to do? It's your turn. You can move,
I'm gonna get away from them.
As you get away from them, they manage to bite you to get you attack opportunity. Oh, hold on before you go. Just gonna do another bite. 9 doesn't hit you, so you're fine. You managed to rush out. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more step you can do. 6.
Yeah.
You can now see basically a corpse of that big thing swarming with maggots and gore and just a lot of...
This was a bad idea to come in this room.
Yeah, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw just from the sight of it.
Oh, okay.
See how good your stomach is.
Wait, the rats aren't in initiative.
I swear to fucking God.
Okay, you feel so sick from the sight and the smell and just the...
What the fuck?
This is a field spa situation. You're having my rolls today.
I'd say next turn your movement is reduced by half because you're
damn.
You're about to hurl. You're feeling dizzy.
Should have closed the door behind me.
Bax,
You're like charging the arrow at the same time.
It was broken down.
your turn, Bax. What do you do?
He's gonna abandon me, is what he's gonna do, like a coward.
I'm gonna move down here and I'm gonna put shocking grasp on it. Abandon you.
Wait.
Like a coward.
It did Wait, you hit with shocking grasp
16.
earlier, right?
Yeah.
That means it can't take opportunity attacks because it can't do reactions.
Until the start of its next turn.
And it was the start of its next turn because they're the
turn.
second in initiative. Okay, 16. It does hit. Go ahead. Give me damage.
Bonk. 4 lightning damage.
Okay, you do 4 lightning damage to it. It goes through some of them. You feel like it dropped a few, but they're still it's standing strong. The swarm. And
then I just step back.
Cool. And they, they can't attack you, so that's good. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Lovely. Then it is the rats. They immediately get into your space and they try to bite you.
Yum 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 yum. I gotta say, I'm not exactly the freshest beat around.
Does 20 hit you? Yeah.
Just barely.
Okay, it does 5 piercing damage, but also, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Man, I'm doing a lot of those.
That one,
baby.
Damn.
So, as these rats
I feel like
swarm
Mads
you,
is just stealing all of our power.
Yeah, I've just been going like... you know that.
as these rats swarm you, they crawl up your legs and they bite you, and you feel like these rats, they don't look like normal cute rats. They seem like maddened and frothy and diseased, and you feel something pulse through your bloodstream and you feel dizzy almost immediately, and you're like, oh shit, you've contracted a disease. Until the disease is cured, the target can't regain hit points except by magical means, and the target hit point maximum decreases by by a certain amount every 24 hours.
Can't believe you got syphilis.
To 0, you die. So I'm gonna see how far your health points drop.
I just want to say, Danny, no, it's not what you were gonna say.
You lose out
what was
of
I about to say?
Out of those, make sure to give yourself out of the ones you were dealt, the 5 hit points. Take 4 hit points out of your max until you're cured from this disease.
Only reason I was gonna say that is because I was trying to think of syphilis, but I couldn't remember the word.
Okay, I believe it is their turn. It is now, if you've done that. Oh, no, don't take additional 4. Just take them out of your total.
No, I did. It just reduced.
Okay, that's fine, yeah. Okay, cool. It is now your turn. What do
I
you do?
guess you got worms up your ass.
Did you say you wanted to drop them?
Yes, I want to drop the torch on them.
Okay. Go ahead. You do that. Give me... Because you're not really attacking with you just dropping it in, give me...
Oh,
I mean, I do it with the intent of maiming.
Yeah, give me 2d6 of damage, because you're dropping a torch into basically a belly of a creature filled with maggots.
6.
You do 6 fire damage to the maggots. how. They seem to hide in, like, the body doesn't catch on fire, but it's slowly, like, the smell as well, the singeing, and you're ill. Like, you're about, next time you're gonna do a Constitution saving throw, you're gonna do a disadvantage, because, man, this place stinks now.
Oh, jeez, this guy stinks!
10, 20,
okay,
I'm assuming.
yes, because that huge body is blocking your way, and you have to, like, go over it to move out. Yeah.
So 25, 30.
Yes, and as you're this far, yeah, you're fine. You've already done it. I'm not gonna make you do another Constitution saving throw. You're fine. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. It is now kitchen
That would have
maggot.
been downright cruel had you just got... No, one more. No, one more.
Give me one more.
Okay. These things, after they're burned, they crawl out of the corpse because ow, that hurt, and they're gonna try to follow you. 2, 3, and they're gonna try to bite you.
They need a warm space.
Leave my ass alone!
Finally.
They want it. It's nice and juicy.
They're coming for my ass!
Just want a home.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, I clamped those cheeks tight. They're not getting anywhere.
Okay, and now it is
Never had a tighter
the bats.
battle one today.
The bats are gonna fly at you, Bax, because you've been hurting them and they're pissed off. And they're gonna try to bite you.
My sphincter is like the Chinese wall. It's super long and thick, and nothing's going through it ever, period. Don't mention the Mongols.
Oh, that's
Don't mention the
Natural 20!
Okay, well, just in case you want to do that, Natalie, fuck that. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm gonna
Are you gonna like her?
I think I'm gonna Let's see if I actually have a.
Do you have a spell slot for it? That's the
I
question.
don't need a spell slot for it, but yes, I do have a spell slot for it.
You do need a spell slot for it because it's
Nope,
if
do
it's
not.
if it's a
This is a
spell.
feat. Hold on.
It didn't recover, did it? Because it recovers in long rest.
Let me just look at it.
Because it's a feat. Silvery barbs.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, I don't have it then. Yeah, sure. Hit me. Hit me.
12 piercing damage.
Hit me with your best
Just
shot.
watch Max get Thanos.
They critted. They're basically just going ham at you. You're lucky these are not disease.
Oh wow,
bearers.
that is not looking good for him right now.
No.
Max, do you need help?
Soldana,
Good.
it's your turn now.
Okay.
You basically just saw Ferran set a corpse on fire, get out of the room, and then get swarmed by maggots. But he seems to be.
They're after my ass!
Burrard, oh my god, what are they trying to do to you?
They're after my ass!
I'll help you, Ferran.
Oh,
As
God.
I will use my torch again to try and hit away hit the fucking maggot.
Just beat
Okay.
me to death with the torch.
Over, I'm saving you! I'm saving you!
They're gonna have cover because unlike with Bax, which they were above him, these are below him.
Are you telling me they actually are up his ass?
So you're gonna need to roll me. Yeah, just roll me an attack if you want to do it. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, motherfucker.
Why is the map
16.
centric? Oh, okay.
It's still 16. You should be hitting everything here.
Hold on.
Hopefully. Do I?
There we go. Sorry, what did you say? 16.
16, yeah.
Even with cover, you managed to hit some. So give me 1d6 damage.
Come on. Something good. Yeah!
Ooh, 5 fire damage. Good for you.
Yeah.
You managed to burn some of the maggots down. It's getting there. The swarm seems to be like much less maggots, but they're still trying to
We're
grab
doing
the
it.
last
We're doing it.
last
Still trying to
vestiges
kill my
of
ass.
life. Bax, what do you do?
I love how you're avoiding the whole ass reference we've been making this entire fucking time. You just gotta give in, Natalie. Give in.
Oh yeah, that's not
No,
hitting.
that does not hit. But okay. So, do you move anywhere else, or?
Kill him. Kill him.
Well, they ain't no
Kill
point in moving out of it. So
Get an
I
attack
guess-
opportunity, get critted again.
Yeah, move out. And afterwards, they're just gonna charge me again. Nah, I'm just gonna skip.
I mean, they could have a special ability that if they have you swarm at the start of their turn, they could fuck you up even more.
but then they would already done it.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Ferbrand. Oh, sorry. No, not Ferbrand.
Rat bastards.
The rats.
Ratatouille, baby.
Basically gonna come up here and... What's their movement?
Looks like this ass
30.
is already getting swarmed.
Oh my god! Look at that! Look at that!
They're gonna
elf
swarm
woman.
you, and
Yes!
they're gonna try to bite you.
If one
You
ass is
ass.
full, another one will be taken.
I mean, technically,
Does
your
a
ass
5
is one,
hit?
too.
I assume doesn't. Soldata?
Yes.
5 doesn't hit you, does it?
No.
Okay, then
Not
nothing
yet.
happens.
That's such a silly question.
Ferbrand, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna unarmed strike and bonus action unarmed strike the maggots on me.
I'm just imagining just punching these worms individually.
9.
9 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
9.
That's okay. I can do a bonus action one.
That hits. Give me damage.
Yep. Damage.
Ooh.
Damage.
That is 8 bludgeoning, so that's... you pummel these maggots, and they're almost gone, but there's a few stragglers left still clinging to your shins.
Let go of my ass!
Is that your turn?
Yep.
There we go. We're slowly breaking it down, boys. Keep going, keep going.
That's my turn.
Keep at it. It's like we're fucking gold miners. We just keep going until we hit the gold.
Okay.
I
The
don't think-
maggots that are on you are going to attempt to bite you again.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's all they can do.
I don't
Nom
think
nom nom.
Ashley is gonna punish me more with a reverse inspiration
7.
because of this.
Wait, that's not right.
No.
Because she knows I'm fishing for him.
Yeah, no, it doesn't hit, does it?
No, I have AC 17.
Yeah. Oh, I think I actually had it wrong.
I don't remember. How did we get inside of this house?
The door over
North to the street.
here somewhere.
There, somewhere there, yeah. I'm trying to remember, because I'm thinking, why don't we just fucking run? Just get the fuck out of here.
Did you find the MacGuffin?
I don't know. Didn't Mads find the MacGuffin?
Okay.
Not
I
that you
believe
should
it
know
is
that I found the MacGuffin. 'cause I
their
haven't told you I
turn.
found the
Now
MacGuffin.
the bats are
Okay,
going
well, I guess
to,
we're just doing this.
to still try to bite you, man. They want to take you down, my dude.
Bite my ass.
Gonna give you that vampire STD.
21. That hits.
You monster. Well, at least it's not a crit, but if it's still decent, like fucking, I swear to God, man. No.
6 piercing damage.
Ah, I'm good.
You have like, what, 2 health remaining?
I have like 4 remaining.
And it is now Sultana's turn.
Yeah,
You're-
I'm doing the same thing again, where
you're
I'm
being
just trying to whack the fucking maggots away with the...
Maggots or the rats that are on you?
Oh, there's rats on me.
Yeah, there's a bunch of rats on you.
Why did the rats come from?
They came from the storage room. Danny, aren't you paying attention? They were gonna go up my ass, saw it was occupied, and went after yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, there's so
Like,
much
the
going
maggots
on.
Put up like an occupied sign, and
Dude,
they were like, irritated about it.
There's way too much shit here going
Only
on.
one swarm allowed.
Yeah, like
What?
occupied.
Okay, well, I'm doing the same thing to the rats then.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit the rats.
That
Oh, what
was in
that?
my flat. I don't know. My neighbors have a weird machine that tends to do that noise.
Yeah, that was weird. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it happens. It
I-
scares
I-
me. I'm already
I
used to
hit-
it. I'm used to
I
it.
hit for 14.
14. You managed to hit the rats. Go ahead and give me
Wait.
damage.
Are you smacking with your short sword that you broke the shit
No.
out of?
No, it's
No.
with the torch. So
Okay,
give me
but you did a short
1d6.
sword attack roll.
Give me 1d6 damage.
She just told me to roll with that one, so I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's easier.
Alright.
So what did you roll?
Rolled a 5.
A 5. So that's
With
5
the torch.
fire damage. I'll just let you have that. They don't take any bludgeoning. Alright, is that your turn?
Yay.
Cool. Bax, 'tis you.
Well, I guess I'll do the same thing again.
I guess you're gonna die. It was a nice run, Mads.
First it was the table, now it's bats.
How pathetic could you possibly be?
Technically, I mean, I can do an easy clap and get away from it.
Dude,
Like,
you've survived the hag that everybody else didn't, barely. But you can't survive some bats on a table. Typical.
I can easily survive them, technically. I literally have a sleep spell. I can just make them fall asleep, but I'm also might as well not.
It's not that Mads survived the hack encounter, it's that he didn't engage in the hack encounter like the rest of us.
But,
what are you doing, Mads?
How much health does it look like they have? How many's left?
They seem like there's about a half of them left.
After all that, only half? You fucking kidding me? God damn. Alright, well, I'm gonna sleep them. I ain't risking it.
Do you have a spell slot for it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Are you sure about that?
Give me your sleep. I believe that is your last spell slot. Yeah.
Oh boy, that's a big one. No.
Oh no, yeah, that's true. Because you did have a short rest, so. Alright, roll me the amount of dice required for the sleep.
Come on.
7.
Come on. That's 36.
36. You cast the spell, and what happens? They just go unconscious?
If the number that he rolled is equal to or greater than their maximum, than their current health, they go to sleep.
Okay, so as you cast sleep, tell me how you cast the sleep on these bats, please. Describe it.
Rip ass.
I'm being torn to pieces, so I'm literally having it a fucking moment where I'm okay, enough, and I just clap my hands together. It gives a reverbing effect, and that makes them fall asleep.
Yeah, the reverb affects their hearing, and they go tss, and they all just bloop, 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 from the sky. And actually, now that you look at them, they're kind of adorable, but they are
I just go down individually.
So they're all asleep.
I could, but I can't.
So the spell took is what you think. Is that your turn, or do you do anything else?
Oh, fucking whole ass.
Oh.
1, 2,
I just gotta say,
5.
you missed a golden opportunity to scream smoke bomb and conjure smoke out of nowhere, and they're just passed out.
Yeah, as you rush over here, you notice through Sylfania sort of trying to get rid of the rats while Ferverand is swarmed by maggots, and behind them a sort of singeing corpse of this giant monstrosity that you managed to see before rushing through the corridor.
Well, looks like you guys have got a handle on this.
Okay.
My ass!
They're up my ass!
The rats are still gonna try to bite you. Again, Sylfania.
At least you didn't have fucking bats up your ass. Those were worse.
Yeah,
That's a natural one.
Cave, right?
No.
That was a natural one?
Give me
Makes me the bad man.
Give me a d6, please.
Give you a d6, okay.
Just a d6 roll. So, as the rats are climbing onto you, they take 3 damage from you just stomping and shaking them off before they manage to bite you. Okay, it is now your turn, Ferverand. What do you do?
I'm going to do the age-old classic of beating the shit out of these maggots.
Go ahead.
Yanking them out of my asshole.
Yoinky sploinky.
That hits. Give me damage.
8.
Is that, I think maggots... Let's double check. Is that bludgeoning, right?
Yes.
So they take 4 damage.
I go again.
Yep.
Yeah.
That hits.
How you doing it? You're regaining your power
5.
back.
They take...
Listen, you can't be in the spotlight all the time. That's not fun.
There's 2 maggots left on you, but they're still determined and they're huge.
Can I just fucking squeeze my butt cheek and blow their brains out or something? It's every maggot's dream. Or I'm sorry.
Next turn. Next turn.
You're already doing that with your ass.
Is that all you do? I assume that's all you do, right?
Flexibility.
Is that all you do?
It's almost up and you just tighten.
All I do. Listen, Matt, if you could die to a woman crushing your skull with her ass cheeks, you would say yes in a heartbeat.
The last 2 maggots are gonna make a valiant effect to bite you right inside your asshole.
Aha! You said it!
Hey.
And they do! They do bite you in your asshole.
They beat a 17? Damn.
They rolled a 20.
Damn.
At that point, they deserve it.
They're going to do they're gonna do 8 piercing damage. Oh, actually no, wait, sorry.
Oh damn, I was about to say.
4 piercing damage.
Piercing damage.
4 piercing damage. And you need to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm just gonna bleed anally for months.
I'm just gonna I'm gonna get rid of them by just aggressively shitting.
Nat 20. Yeah, you aggressively shit harder than anybody.
You're
Works
fine.
for me. Works for me, honestly.
God.
Please, let him do it. Let him do it.
Okay, you are already sick with something because you got the disease, I think, from the rats.
Yeah.
So you suddenly feel
Explosive
explosive diarrhea come your way. And so when the maggots are about to crawl up your ass to bite you, you shit your pants, and the maggots drown in your shit.
And I'm just and now Natalie, now as I see this, can I do a Constitution saving throw?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Listen,
I just witnessed the most horrifying shit in the world.
As the maggots try to reach the gates of heaven, I unleash Noah's flood.
Yes,
Okay.
you do.
How do I react now?
You rolled a 12. You are this close to hurling, but with the rats around you, you're kind of distracted. But the smell of just these are of like fresh vegetables and some there's a durian fruit in here somewhere.
How
but
did
you
you
can't find
do
it.
that?
And then the corpse that's singeing in the corner, and the maggots and the rats and the shitting and everything. It's just
what the fuck, man?
Oh,
it's
looks
bad.
like someone needs a little bit of prestidigitation.
It's bad. It's really, really bad.
I'll walk home in my shit-stained pants with pride.
Okay, I believe it is now the bat's turn. They are asleep. Did they do a saving throw?
Oh, the delayed explosion on Danny, Jesus Christ.
Oh, fucking hell. Alright.
Sorry, I'm crying. Oh my fuck.
Oh, I'm this close as well. Fucking hell.
Do I have to roll
I'm sorry.
for sleep
Hannity.
to save from it, or no? They're just asleep.
Oh.
Oh, no, that's just sleep for a minute.
Cool.
There's no concentration out there, it's an action.
Sultana, it's your turn. You are about to hurl. Furbrand just shat his pants. Killed the last 2 maggots in his pants.
I just want out. Honestly, at this point, I just want the fuck out. I don't care. I disengage from the rats, and I'm just gonna run
Danny,
it.
as this happened, as you watch the shitting, I have complete eye contact with you the entire time.
Power move! What a fucking power move!
Okay, so
Do you have a rat problem? This is how I deal with the maggots.
So Sultana, you managed to disengage and run. I'd say that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still have one more. I'll say you get here.
Yeah, it was.
You are. Give me a Constitution saving throw again, man.
Okay.
I fucking teared up.
I'm vomiting.
Hey,
I'm vomiting.
No, you're vomiting. You just ran out. You go. So you push Bax aside as you're rushing out of the room, and Bax, you hear her violently vomit in a corner. It is now your turn.
It's like the scene from fucking Family Guy where they're all.
What is happening?
You just fucking run into the room, look at me, maintain eye contact with Sultana, and I just shit myself. Actually runs out of the room and just starts throwing up.
In a nutshell, yes.
We are mature here, people.
You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm not letting those maggots out of that shit. I'ma sleep them. They're gonna have to be drowning in that liquid shit. I don't care.
The maggots are dead.
Sleep.
Yeah,
it's the rats left. It's just the rats left.
Okay. Would it be valuable? How much damage did we do on the rats?
Psychologically?
They're questioning why they ever came out of the fucking pantry.
Yeah,
Honestly, I imagine they'd be looking like, yo, finally.
They've been through a lot of shit, but they haven't been through shit.
They actually look at the liquid diarrhea and goes, finally some good fucking food.
Finally.
Because this was plumbing is fucking busted, eh?
Sorry, Natalie. We are completely focused here.
I'm sorry.
We are mature.
Very.
Something like that. Alright.
Mads, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Just do it.
You know, I'ma fucking just sleep him. I'ma sleep him. I'ma just sleep.
Do you have a spell slot?
Yeah,
You do have a second one left. Because he did short
okay.
rest. Warlock.
So that's both of my fucking spells, and the damage of that will just be, or not the damage. 30. Is it
30.
below 30 health?
Yes, and they
go
to
back.
sleep.
Okay. I believe you also affect me by this?
No, I can selectively choose.
Oh, okay.
Is it because you have that feat? Did you, right? Or...
No, I just in the spell.
Oh,
I just
okay.
choose.
But But it just says
no, creatures within 20 feet of a
you
point you choose within range are affected.
Yeah, so it's just everyone.
They're affected, but hold on.
What is
I
your
believe-
20 by 20 range? Just ping me. When's your 20 by 20 range?
He's either gonna blow himself up with it, or he's gonna blow me up with it.
How much health do the rats have left?
Well, I'm not gonna tell you
don't-
because
you
it starts
don't
with
know.
the lowest going up.
My health is currently 14.
Well,
And
I mean,
if
sure. Both get affected. It do 14 plus whatever health they have left, like over his health.
no, like
So-
if I have the lowest, I take from the pool, so that would be then 16 remaining of the health pool that can take down the rats.
So as you cast sleep, Fervorand, you feel ill. You've just been injected with a disease. You've just shat your
I fall
pants.
sleepingly into the shit.
And you feel this calmness come over you as you fall asleep.
Question that.
Yeah.
Undead and creatures immune to being charmed aren't affected by the spell.
Oh shit. That is very true. Sorry, I cannot keep track of literally everybody. So
No,
that is very
I
true.
just noticed this myself.
So as the spell hits, but you still take up the hit points because you're the lowest hit point creature, so you're just not affected.
I mean, if
as you
you
cast,
wouldn't be affected by it, so we'll
as
just
you-
go and do that.
cast sleep, it hits both of these groups. And it hits Fervorand, and you see him start to topple, but then he suddenly stands up and just makes eye contact with you. And the rats, some of them fall asleep, but then the majority of the swarm is still okay, and they sort of like rouse the rest by biting them a little bit. So I'll say the swarm loses 1 health point, but they manage to wake themselves up. Do you do anything else?
I'm
Run.
just double checking. I'm just double checking the spell real quick.
The rats, in fury, swarm you and finish you off.
Yeah, I guess.
What
I mean,
do you do?
You were probably the more enticing target than me right now.
Well,
Okay, I'll allow that. It is now the rat's turn. Oh shit.
You try to get the fuck out?
Yeah.
So the rats, chase Sildana
No!
and try to bite her in the ass.
No!
This is
After my
exactly why I
Does
outran
an
her.
18 hit?
Fuck you!
Danny, just open your floodgates. Become the second Noah.
Does
What
an
did you-
18 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
You take
14.
6 piercing damage,
Mhm.
and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
This is your chance, Danny. This is your chance. Your moment to shine.
Oh boy. Oh wait, Constitution. Yeah, yeah.
Yep, please.
Nah.
Oh, it was so close.
That's a 7. So you are now diseased. Your maximum health pool decreases by 3 points. So you had however many, 30 was it? Yeah. So now you have 27 total hit points, and it cannot be redone. You cannot heal, so you cannot roll hit dice until you can only be healed by magical means, and every day it decreases by this amount, and if you drop to 0 you die. You need to cure this disease. So you and Ferbrand are both diseased. Okay, that is their turn, and it is now Ferbrand. What do you do? So you've just shat yourself.
Well, the first thing I do is I kind of give my leg a little shimmy.
Ooh, and it's like liquid shit as well. It's not nice.
Yeah. Just shimmy my legs a little bit. Get the shit out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I just start fucking karate kicking the rats.
Go ahead, give me.
Damn, bro.
Give me karate kicks for rats.
The worst part of it is his pants still gonna be liquid shit, so like if he kicks randomly, it's probably gonna fly.
Yep.
That's the idea.
14, I'd say they do have cover, but you do hit. Yeah.
Sorry to fucking disgust the audience.
It's fine. 6.
What audience? They've already left.
They've left now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
They've left the shit show.
Literally.
Yep.
Never mind.
8 does not hit. So you kicked like 1 or 2 rats off of Sylfania, and it is now the patient and the
the patient hunter.
He arrives.
Okay. Actually, let me just take these out of initiative because otherwise I'll just get confused. Okay, yeah. So bats. They swarm you, but oh no, they're still asleep. Yeah, that's fine. They're still asleep. Sylfania, your turn.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out. I see him open the door, and I'm just like, get me out of here!
So you're taking the attack of opportunity, or you're taking the disengage action?
Yeah.
Which one?
Disengage, and then I like...
As you run outside, the midday sun, like, hits you, and you realize you've made a lot of noise with the door open, but nobody seemed to give a shit on the streets. And as you rush outside, with sick, like, in your front, you're still in your wet clothes that you literally bathed in. You've got like a dead rat clinging to your ankle, and you're standing there disoriented, and there's no people on the street. It's quite quiet, but it is very sunny and it's the middle of the day. I'm just gonna say you're out of this place, but you're like, you turn around to the house, and what you notice is an open door and serene quietness.
Just fucking.
Do you do anything else?
I'm just
comes and watches like what?
I close the door right behind me. Joking.
I'd say as you sort of lower yourself to breathe, you look in the distance and you see Luba's sort of armor glinting the light as she is hurrying towards you, but she's still a bit far off.
I need some help.
Okay, and it is now your turn, Bax. What?
Got a huge infestation problem.
Bye. Woo! Now, I will just fucking, well, for one last shits and or giggles, pop a little Eldritch Blast on the rats.
Mm-hmm.
Eldritch Blast?
And it's a fucking fail.
12?
To be fair, it is a 12, and 12 hits.
Oh, 12 hits, okay.
Give me your damage.
Yeah, boy.
Great 10.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Damage,
you managed to like blast some of the rats to the wall, and they're like they just splat on the wall. And yeah, that works. You do anything else?
Bye. Woo!
Okay, you yeet yourself outdoors. Oh no, you're going off the map. Hold up.
You've gone off into outside the world.
There's
I've got off rails.
There's no map there. Okay,
just like 30 feet out.
The rats are gonna do a last-ditch effort to attack you for a round, because you're next to them.
Mm-hmm. Good luck crawling up these legs.
20. Does that hit?
20 does hit, yeah.
They were born in this shit, molded by it.
Okay, that is a Okay, it's half though, so that is a 3 piercing damage. And give me another DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
I pray for these. Do I get reverse inspiration on this?
Why?
Just ask.
No, I'll bring it when it's important. This is fine. You didn't need it. You're fine. Yeah, give me your maximum health points reduced by 1. You don't take that damage, but it just reduces by that much.
I'm just gonna leave it as is and remember that, because if I change it, I have to adjust the health.
Okay, just remember that it reduces by 1 until your disease is cured. So whoever has cure disease or whatever the fuck, that is their turn, and it's now your turn. What do you do?
Those rats are gonna get a fucking pummeling.
Yep, that hits.
7.
Okay. There's like 5 rats left.
That's okay.
Jesus Christ.
I have this thing called Flurry of Blows.
They take half damage from just regular bludgeoning attacks. Nope.
Okay. And... Nope.
Nope.
God damn it.
And then I go...
Oh, no, wait. Meets it beats it. Yeah, the last one hits. So give me...
Oh, okay. 7.
Yep. There's like 2 rats left again.
I can't move.
Why can't you move?
The game's paused.
Yeah, you paused it because
Oh,
I went
right,
off
shit,
the
sorry.
rails.
1, 2, 3, 4...
Okay, they take an attack of opportunity as you leave their range.
This is fine.
Fucking these 2 rats are fucking stubborn shit.
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. They miss as you guys manage to escape the house, wet, covered in shit, dirty, smelly, covered in vomit, absolutely tired, covered in bites as well. And I'm just going to end this combat because I assume these 2 rats learned their lesson and fucked off. And these the bats, I assume when they wake up, they will fuck off as well. But you don't know this because the door closes behind you. And like as you look back into the room, you saw the lights and there's like bats and there's blood everywhere. And then you look back and it looks completely normal, like nothing's happened. Like the door's just been opened. And as you guys are taking your breath outside of the door, you see Belloir and Luba approach you at a run. Luba sort of coming up to Sylfania being like, what the fuck happened? And immediately like recoiling from you.
Does Bax like quickly like prestigitate us?
I don't know, does he?
Mate, I'm not gonna stand next to you while you're covered in shit. I'm gonna be like, nah, bro.
Okay, so you prestidigitate everyone, but Sylfania...
I'm just imagining,
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Lupa.
Take off your pants. I need to prestidigitate.
I want to know what Lupa's reaction is just to seeing us initially, just covered in puke and shit.
Oh, she did see you, but then you prestidigitated your friends. And all I'm gonna say is that what happened was, at the end of this combat, Luba comes up to you and is asking you like, "What happened? Are you guys okay? You look like shit."
We were in shit.
Two of you are standing diseased and feeling some sort of an unnatural like
I think I'm sick
through you, and you still haven't heard the horn from the doppelganger, so obviously no one else is coming or has come in the vicinity yet. So you guys actually made it in time. You're just fuck it, let's go attitude, but you don't know if anybody will show up here again. And this is what we'll pick up.
Do like this symbol and just go.
We'll pick up next time because we're gonna end this here. So I think it's a nice place to just stop. But yeah, so we're gonna take the break for next week, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Let me check my schedule.
Yeah, and then
I think it's next week.
We're gonna have one more in August.
15th, I'm busy.
One more in August, and then myself, all of us are actually on vacation for 2 weeks, so there's not gonna be no games. And we will notify you when we're back. So the schedule's going to be a bit wonky, but there's no session next week. There's going to be a session the week after. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm happy you guys explored some of the map. There's still areas on the map you haven't looked into, which I was like, I made these rooms. What should I put in it? And I sat there for hours thinking like, okay, the fuck do I do? So I'm quite happy but you managed to look up through most of the rooms, and I'm quite glad. Great. I hope you enjoyed this vile encounter.
This vile encounter indeed.
Honestly, that should just be the title of this entire thing.
Vile
No.
encounter.
The name of the video. Get out of luck.
Shit out of
Oh. Okay, I want to give you an inspiration for that, but also
Yeah.
So now you're blank now because you're
Yeah, it's fine. I'll get another reverse inspiration. Don't worry about it.
Because it was bad, but also very good. So that's gonna be the name of the episode, I guess. Shit out of luck. Oh man. Okay.
Anyway.
Hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you guys the week after next. Not next week.
There we go.